Right. Ngambomira kufona, ngambomira chakudzai kuti fonai. Right. Makadiko guys, muri sei regai tisangane pachirongwa chezvara nhasi ndichingoti aiwa ndinokugamuchirai. Aiwa nhasi ndakati nhasi ndiri kuzorora ina handina live yandinoita. Asi ndazongoita kugamidzwana ndichimutswa nefoni kuseni kwanhasi izvozvi manje apa kuchi kune zvakadai zvakazvaitika. Tovhunza nyaya iri kufamba sei zvanzaiwa tanga tiri mafriends mubhururu kwedu mukutamba kwataiita kugarisana kwataiita pachibva paitika nyaya dzakawanda dzakaitika saka hameno kuti nyaya dzacho dzazofamba sei saka oraiti muri kundifonera ini matindidi hamuna ndakatovata chiti ndiri kuzorora guys zvikanzaiwa inini ndinoda kuti tipaitwe live ndiuye palive nditaure nyaya yangu ndikataiwaka ini mashandiro andinoita handingomanyi kuti ndinomanya ndobata kuti one side nokuti ndaudzwa nouyuyu ndomanya nesaidi iroroka kana machiuya kwandiri mochiuya muri vaviri nokuti ndivinga ina handina kukuvingai mukati ndimune nyaya yenyu handiti muri shamwari imwe yafumura saka moda kuti mutaurirane handitika saka munyatsokuti zvinzwe munzwe kuti zvakafamba sei saka mochiuya muri vaviri saka ndiri mukati mekudoti nditsvake ndichofonera bhururu wacho bhururu wabva adofonawo akati aiwaka ndini bhururu ari kutaurwa uyu saka show yedu yakanaka guys varipo vose vari vaviri handitika tine magentlemen anoluka so anoluka ari maviri ari pano muzuva ranhasi handitika umwe hanzvadzi kevi mabhiza umwe ndiye hanzvadzi brian vose vachange vari pano saka umwe achange ari kuleft umwe achange ari kuright ipo pano ini nyaya yacho ina ndisinyatsokuiziva guys ini nyaya yacho ndoda kudonzwawo pano kuti zvakambonyanya kufamba seiko chiiko chakaitika zviiko zvazoitika usisachingoti kuda zvinhu zviri kuvakadzi chete isu tasingazoti kuvarimowo zviriko zvambonyanya kuita seiko facebook yacho ndopayasvika here pakuti handizivi zviri kuitika taakuita zvinhu zvakadai so kana tanga tiri ushamwari ko zviri kuramba here kuti kana tanga tiri shamwari tikakonana tongoparadzana mune zvakanaka inini kana ndine secret yako ndongoindawo nayo iwe kana une secret yangu ini ngoindawo nayo pane kuti toita zvokuchifumburana iyo social media iyi guys yakauya here kuti tizoparadzana yauya here kuti tiparadzane social media kana kuti yakavakirwa yakaisirwa nazuka kuti vanhu socializai mufare muumbe ukama muchizivana imi munoziva kuti zvinonzi ukama harisi ropa rako chete regai ndikutsanangurirei chichinonzi hama hausi asi munhu waunoberekwa naye kana kuti munhu waunoziva chete guys you can have relatives you can have friends through social media iyoyi mukatocreata ukama bond chairo rokuti izvozvi ndikabva pano ndikananga kuenda kwabushuku handichaipi kuvatsa because handinge vakatondimirira takasangana ipo pano handichimaona plus zvinonzi upenyu regai ndikutsanangurirei kune sumachembera kudai upenyu hunonzi ivhiri ramangwana chero une zvinhu zvako sei chero une mari yakaita sei but ramangwana is not guaranteed harizikamuri ramangwana rako rakamira sei hatimaona hama yako yepadyo yaunozvarwa nayo inogona kutokurasira kure kutokusiya hatimaona kutokusvipa ukabatsirwa nemutorwa wakasangana naye pasocial media mama musingatozivani kana hatimaona saka social media yacho iyi yauya seiko isati chazito totya here kuti tichiudzana kana kuti masecret kana kuti ndikaita dambudziko mumba mangu ndotya here kuti ndinde kuna miri haiti naiwe miri kumba kwangu zvakuna kumira zvakanaka naiwe editeni kumba kwangu izvozvi kune nhamo kuri kudaidai ndotya here kuti ndichivaudzawo nokuti ndichazviona zvaanyorwa pasocial media aiwa inangu handiti dedzai kevi guys ari kundisendera meseji andichitangai haasi kuona kuti ndiri palive kune vanotamba nakevi mutegeiwo mumudzo tatanga tatove panapa handimaona ndotyere kuti ndikuudzei ndine vana vandendinavo munomba ndoshewa mari yechingwa ndotya here kuti ndikufonere iwowo pano tichitamba tose kuti nhai vedu weizvozvi chona ndakana mari yechingwa vana ivo handisi kuti ndovapei nokuti chononditaura tandikwai takakukwereta 10 rand yekuti nditenge chingwa saka ndotya here ndo ushamwari hwacho here ndo zvakuita social media masivano ndozva it has come to destroy. The devil has come in full power and in full force. Handika akaisa handika tende rake takambozviita tichifunga kuti ari kundifonera manje foni ari kundifonera is the same phone yandoshandisa panapa ndoita sei anga kufona pafoni panapa anga ufona pafoni apa handimaona so ina handiziviwo inangoti ndingotaura indongovewo mafira kureva ndongotaura nchidarika asi it's up to an individual kuti iwe pache zvako handika kana zvatiri kuita izvozvi tichizviona zvakangonaka aiwa pfuurira mberi can go ahead ingoita yawada handitika because otherwise each man for himself good for us all handiti asi tanoziva upenyuka isu guys ndakapinda tichipinda musouth africa kuno vari mafalenzi anozviziva unochengerwa total stranger yausingazivi yausingatombozive total stranger kuti yaugare mumba mangu yaugare ugogara chako chako gokuchengeta ka ugotobuda mba imomoka mugotocreata ukama mangwana ugodzokera chimushanyira muchitoenda kunoti makadiva nogofunga kuti muri hama neyama musiri hama neyama zvino ikangoita social media kungoexposana kungokwabvurana kungodii zvinhu zvacho hameno indangoti ndingodiwo ndingotaura ewe indatombozviitawo guys ndaitombozviitawo ndikutamba handiri kufara ndiri kudai asi inozosvika nguva yekuti unogara pasi wogonyesa noti izvo instead of me creating friends I am creating more enemies than friends. What am I doing? Saka mangwana ndakaita dambudziko ndichanochemera kunani because I'm everybody's enemy now, right? At least abva atofona zvake regai ndisiyane nazvo ndichinje. It's never too late for you to change guys. Handiti maona right makadiko hanzvadzi Kevi
alpha
tiripo muri sei right imi ndingadenda kunzai palive zvino zvaitika nezvekuti ipo paya muchingopedza kutaura neni kundifonera umwe wenyu abva andifonera zvakare anonzi Brian uchu bhururu wenyu uchu achitoti anodawo kuuyawo palive saka ndamupa nhamba yeimwe foni zvino ndichakangomirira kuti achitofonawo pafoni yandamupa kuti muti umwe apa tiwane kuti nyacho tinyatsonzwisisa saka handisi kuziva kuti
ukadara atimbotauri chinhu mira ndingotaura ndipedze
tikadaro atitauri chinhu seizvo nokuti iye nonga chidataura uside of the story ka
atimbopedze ndotoziziva there will be a lot of arguments. Let me just say my word
ozotaura saka imi motaura zvenyu mopedza iye ozotaurawo zvakewo
ozotaura zvake
kana muchidzoka modzokazve muchitaura muchingodaro nokuti chinangwa chedu chatinoda kuti
inendotaura ka1 million hatisi munhu anoda
aiwa hanzvadzi Kevi inzwaika inzwai hanzvadzi imi kana muchinge mauya kwandiri tasiyana paipa kuti tiri kuda jusi renyu isatine nenyaya dzenyu right kana muchinge mauya kudai muchiti muda kutaura side renyu of the story inini chinenge chechishuviro changu chekuti tichipedza live pano muchiparadzana umwe noumwe oenda kwake umwe kwake hakuna chataura nemumwe kana mati ushamwari hwenyu hauiti kuti humendeke
chaparadzana mapurisa ari kutaura naye ndoari
saka tichida kuti musazoti tichibva pandozoonazve uku umodai ukuku handika kuti unge maya kuzoparadzaniswa nesu pano padhaisi pana hatidi kuparadzanisa vanhu hatiparadzanisi vanhu tichida kuti kana yapera nyaya iyi oraitokumbira hanzvadzi Brian kana vari vari kutaura hanzvadzi Brian siyanaiwo nani naKevi uyu imi maniti zvava muchitaura zvese please chingoitai life yenyu musana naKevi kana muri imi manga muchitaura hanzvadzi Kevi siyanai naBrian umwe nomwe ngachingoenda itai pachirume handika shake hands pachirume but modi you go separate ways that way inenge yakanaka handiti
alright chimira titaure kamili
taura yenyu tinzwe kuti nyaya yenyu yakamira sei zvambotanga seiko
aiwa mufana wangu zvichinje mufana anomboda kuramba
saka mufana wenyu alright saka zviri mufana wenyu mimi chii chaitika pamufana wenyu uyu
mufana wangu but sometimes ikabuda mudanga inoda kudzoswa neshamhu yakasimba
okay saka maona kuti shamhu yacho regai midzosere pasocial media ipo pano
regati unonga chitibvunzako don't worry about that
alright yakubvunza ndodobvunza
mufana wangu umana ukuziya maraini okuti tichitamba tese taitotamba naye through mafriends ake akasiri shamwari yangu but mufana akamuvha maraini mudhuze nemandinogara not even far 5 minutes samufana ndaikuona once a month because uya madeni ndakatipona zvangu madeni hapana zvatiita togocha toita kalive seka nemusikana wake anga amuvha ini muimba iyoyo yavangwari havanomboita 3 months plus ndakandwa panzi plus zvakapuresa kwokutonhora kunzi ndiri mumota ndikati no problem chi ndichataura ndapedza basa ndizvipa time yekufunga ndobva ndakuti ndapedza basa ndambowana time yekufunga vanezerakuti ona ndikuti paapikazirikumaraini angu pakawo pasaidi peroti ndobva ndamutorawo mufana wangu ndamutora apinda mumba ndoona lie such a gentleman ndomazvira ndongomuita kapo taingomuonawo 30 minutes kubvawo katika tichimwira tikuita sei Mfana yangu nyarara, you know. Mfana kuti utodo kufamba naye kuti mfana wanga no driver ini chingo danzo zvangoto. Tagara pa. And he did. He came across as a good brother. He had a family strong, had a background. Didn't take her. I told him how much I don't know. Chema got a so much I know you want to check it. I didn't think no one would take me in, but I wanted to in. To put out you might think 1 week, 2 weeks to put out every time. Wow, thanks, plus. What do you think I kept? I think I kept my back. I don't know. Para white up. Saga Tiripai to Utowira and Twin the Pani. Obviously, one of one who joined and Tora Manabangu is a baby mom 1, 2, dinner or Tora, where from the pang. But I noticed that I'm always around my kids. So I started opening up, but I need to never not 3. 2 in the Murungu, 1 in the Murungu. Says go never ask us, no, but divorce. I know two of us got this Arugona Gonavana. I don't know what divorce is, but as does like a water behind it. So we told our workers, it's what I saw with a lot of motors of Gonavana, but I was not out of the Swedish boy. Tazara by Saga Toravana, Kadayari Poflut, I didn't want to go to Toravana. I was the one around to participate. Papa, who big man will lead. I'm going to get a French can go with Rana, but I don't Toravana. I saw my grievances. Actually, no, in my group, there's a problem. I know sponsor Gonavana. And sponsor Gonavana, Saga, Bruno, the battery, you restore another baby mother. And no problem. I'm batting or Papa, Aquaman number, big mamma, number. Big mamma for the round, don't I walk? Uno what to introduce. That's stop But what became strange was, you know, these are my baby mothers. I respect them. I'm stupid, but when it comes to my family, you know, individual, how I handle myself. I didn't put that ambassador, but I know how to handle myself with my own kids. I did. But you know, I close could have been Mamma. I got to look at us. We wait to Mumbai today. We are good. I don't understand what he's trying to say. Like I go to Tora picture Nakara. Talk about when you find a Toravana Friday. You find a Toravana Friday. But you won't go on the top, but we shift at 8 o'clock. Or over the hand, I'm going to a Saturday. Here I go in India, but there's one shift to get a money, a grand Borara. Those are Torabak City Saturday. And it. So we don't know, but you won't go on. It's not a big man move. I don't know what someone has a shout on my phone. And it. But that doesn't shoot. Could you see as well as Toravana? Here, I got a paper. I go for a time and then you buy it to get a pass. You want to a picture. Oh, you send out a baby mom. Also, I near Peru. One of my phone are being interrogated. There are my phone. She do what she boys. She. They gave out good of passes and to take the phone. As long as me, I think I'm going to my message to me to refine so when I baby mom. My mama about the food that I didn't say, Brand. I know Brand when they wear it. Sometimes I'll tell her, I was going to see. In any doesn't have any room, but normally we don't even speak she. Shona, but we speak English. But the time goes to understand it. But I didn't understand what I'm trying to teach. Because I want to brush off my first time, still got to brush off. But I don't say, I'll go tower. But Brian was at a point going to Amazon, my gatherings, walking my sister, to say, stop putting in the one. But the Panibango Baga puts our over to get a part. A part where good of a I did say, I should say, zvezvekuti unongoramba uchioneka kuti uri kuita zviri suspicious vari kutaura nehama dzake ari kuoneka all over the place uri kwasekuru uri kutaura natetuko but iye hamene zvaari kukuita ari kuramba achingosona apa baby mama wasati ayazogadza idea yake behind
saka aizevezera kunani kuna baby mama okay alright
he's too keen on my kids and kana tisingakwanisa kutora vana ibva opta iye ndinotora vana ndimira totora vana tikatoseka that he loves kids this guy I don't want to lie my first days we said he loves kids aita munyama kusaona vana vake that's what we did tokaenda mberi baby mama vakutanga kuita open up Brian messages anotitumira hanzwisise ndo mazuva ndakatanga kuconfranta tiri mumba tadzoka mabasa ndovanoti ndachitaura namai vana iwewe what were you saying unongochitaura nyaya yeye havasi kundiudza because unotidzira you should always be on my side me I'll be covering your ass me I'll be just covering for your ass you know like when you go through situations Brian, what situations are you talking about? I'm not actually hidden. I'm a single person. And I don't want to date or anything. But why do I feel like you're doing something with a big mom? It was a big confrontation moment. But time was with these guys and yet I want to, you know, several times. This mama, but after about 4 months, I was struck again. But I got comfortable because I got some Chaira. Bye. Maybe I'll go. I'm registered to watch here. Yeah. Zubida Brian, the Gamsaura, I won't understand. I think I need to start taking screenshots for you. Nikumu recorder. Then she started recording Brian. But Jaita Manje, Vanga Wagangwara, Vanga Sganyan to Tumira, he thought it would follow me. Right to me to my message, to my subliminal message. So, we're going to try to something, but I'll put it out to make up your mind. But you know the character you are. I know that's bad, but I'm not going to do it to move on. But I'm not outside. No, but then that's why you know, but I know that in my message. This is about 6 months. I think that's how long. But 7 months. Come on, fifth month. Talk my 5th month. I wanted that tell you to read that. Baby mom was simple, but I got 2 meter match and really much. So I got 2 meter, but I got to know I want to confront him, but Dragon but at the same time, yeah, but I was staring. I got a phone and us over a good deed, really genuine. Mangwana ikona kuona zvinhu zvakaipa ubva nezvangu, you know, like for instance I'll give a very good example. I gonna text ndiri kubasa ubva nditi nhasi ndine mababy 2 ari kuuya padeni. Saka urikupedza kuenda ndikupedza na8 ubva nditi alright uri kuda 1 wacho ndoti iwe shati ungorova madrinks kana varipo you understand? Kana varipo ona pane zvanachigadzira usvika kumba ona hapana munhu aripo ine handibvunze zvakawanda nekuti akoita senza vakanzira havachauya basa iye handina kuziva kuti pacommunication yataita anenge achitora mascreenshots ekudayira kwandaita achitumira chii saka ava madeone bemamo tinenge tine zvinhu zvatinenge tinetsana ka saka havachanditumire pamascreenshots vaakukipa manje vaakuudzwa zvakawanda manje ndikaenda uko uyobva ati saka ungafanira ungani vana saka iwe uona zvaari kwaari uona zvine zvari kudai uona kudai so ini ndowirana navo vanhu ava sometimes ndikaita kandiri kubasa ndikona kuti nditiro chakati ndizogadzira mangwana because ndiri busy kuita chakati saka iwe ukapinda mambonibvata kuti nezuro zandakatotadza kubhadhara chakati ndatozokupira ndingatibhadharekera hauzotaura kuti munhu ndadzorera mari yemunhu kandaita sei unongotaura sengaya seboys mumba iyo bhaenda but saka iwe neshowa ungamuitire chakati uyobva tikatya screenshot but handisi kutumirwa mascreenshot this time. This was about the 5th month because ndandiri kunetsaona bemonth over some issues zedu titega saka munhu akangoti hatamboona kuti chii chamunoyanzoita nechaunoita ndichanzwa Brian. That's she's sitting next to me right now as I'm speaking. Ndabva kubasa ndikamhanya kuuya kwese kuno because ari kuziva and ndachitovereka mamessages ake, and if I read some of the messages you guys will be surprised.
Okay, hold on Anzadzi Kevi. Pari kupinda mamessage ari kuflika pana vanzi I must ask you about Lucy and V weku Birmingham. Amene zvari kutaura.
Biraika avamwana vana basa muza andikuti havana basa but inini ndizvandakutaura I'm a single man ndodhira ndoita zvangu ndega. Ndoda kukudza ito muchanakirwa bega, don't worry.
Okay, chanakirwa.
Tinobata vese vanhu.
Alright.
Hapana patisiri kubata.
Alright.
Saka uyu zvaari kuita manje even kana akarara nemusikana wake kana arara musikana aimutora picha asina kupfeka otumira baby mama
venyu imimi.
Yes, baby mama ubva wamubvunza ndinawo mascreenshots akati obva wamubvunza but Brian, why are you sending me this type of screenshot pictures? So that's the girl I'm with right now. Paya takuwirana baby mama takutaura anditi vanatogara chiona without a problem, but isu tikatadza kuwirana sometimes hatingo hapana ka good communication. Ndopa akuda manje mamessages aya manje ukuva baby mama wangu wabata chii my baby mothers are Brian. One wacho wokutanga waakabata akari murungu haana mbomira kana kumboita sei, akangoti ka one gaga. I will tell you the honest truth and I don't want to be cold again. Don't phone me ever again. Nakudzainezva Brian is not allowed anywhere near kids. Nakudzaiko kwakazinda nyaya yekuti tisvike patiri panapa. Brian is not allowed anywhere near my kids or any kids. Ini ndobva ndaudzwa nababy mams kuti iwe ndozvandaudzwa izvo. Ndikati that's why asingandiutaurire kuti chii ari kutadza kuona vana vake for the past 3 years. Pane zvaakaita but inini nekufunga kwangu semunhu mukuru what did I do? I didn't confront him because inyaya hombe handizive kuti pamwe akabata vana here akaita sei handiti handikuziva. So ndakatomubvunza iyi and I will be honest with you, last weekend yatakapedzera kumuona ndikugara mota mangu paakagara pedzera kugara mota mangu takanetsana na1 makuseni. Ndikati Brian, tell me what happened nemababy mothers wako because what I know and what we're talking about is two different things. But prior to that ari kugara pamangu kudaro ndakuziva kuti pane nyaya dzevanhu haabvunzi kuona vana ati 3 years asikabvunzi kuona vana. Tirikunetsana kudaro iye ari kutora ari busy kutora mapicha ndakarara asitabuda mumba mangu. Nakim ndobva vabata futi kumwe kumababy mother ndobva vaudzwa same thing kuti haabvunzwa pane vana kana imutode vana hafanira kunge ari padhuze nevana. Uko manje Brian ari kuenda ndiri kumuzvira tsitsika ndisanda kuziva nyaya yevana iyi. Ndaikuzvira tsitsika haabvunza kuona vana ndikuti haidivorce chirombogadzirizwa saka asiri kubvunza kuona vana. Saka aiti akabuda aigona kubuda kana tsiri kana ndiri kuoff on a Monday or Tuesday Wednesday aibuda mumba obva tiri kuenda noona mwana achicrossa road achipinda muchikoro. Ndokuti Brian haufaniri kungori padhuze nevana kasezvo zvakwanitaura don't do that. Obva nditi hamboziye mota yangu nyowani, don't worry about it. Brian oenda kuchikoro kwevana kwekubva anopakira kuzasi otora vhidhiyo yemwana wake achicrossa road, mumwe mwana wake ondisendera kuti ndamuona ndafara ndati that's good Brian, chidzoka kumaraini obva adzoka zvakara ma10-11 totogara ndoti aona vanhu zvafiupera nawo ndaona vanhu vandati that's good. Hatsada kuziva ndingoziva tichi afanira kunge ari pane vana but musoro mangu muri kuita toy around what's wrong with this boy handiti. But at the same time as I'm talking he's busy on my back. I'm busy with text everything negative about me mumba kunechi kuna baby mama. Right papa vana vangu ari obsessed navo. Handitupera vana vako handitira sei. Saka Brian zvandakazoita manje decide I think that was about 5 days after taziva kuti Brian haafanira kunge ari pane vana. Ndakamunyepera Brian ndakati ndine munin'ina wangu wandinoda kuti auye nozogara neni akumbira saka hapana space paflat pangu panapa. I'm sure by now at least I have enough money and you've been working hard. Please move out by 28. Brian didn't take it well. Agenda yake yakatanga kuoneka. Haana kuita adineni, haana kuita naro neni. Akafona straight kwa baby moms and sichiri kuitika. Why ndiri kudzingwa pamba? Is it about the kids situation? Madam wakati situation yapinda papi keva nemunhu ari kuya rozogara ipapa munin'ina wake akati pane zvamakaudzwa zvamusuda kundiudza akaita fight vakatekerana vakaita sei ndobva ndareceiva mascript now I don't wanna lie handisi munhu anoda kutaura zvemunhu. I would have kept it quiet if he had handled my situation well with what he ended up doing. Ndakudza nyaya dzese saka ndati ndikapedza I'm not going to repeat. Right. Apo bhodha uyu ari kundifonera kuti iwe nyaya iyi yatokura ari kutotaura kuti hanzi ndakupe chipoza iwewo haungandidzinge pamba ndisandaredi. But agarisa he said he was going to move in for a month or two. But kumba manje haachaoneke manje. Ndakuti ndikauya kumba achiziva ndopedza na8 iyaibuda na7. Ndobva ndasvika kumba ndona hapo ndo ndafonera atoti munhu haana kuuya munhu abva pamba akandisvika zvokuti ari kuavoida. Because aita akabva pamba obva afonera kwakwabheki mama kuti hasi vatombomuona. Mascreenshot ese andikutumirwa because we started recording everything. Sis Melly, I don't want these recordings or anything published, but I'm going to send them to you after and then you see what I'm talking about. And I'll screwed up with my phone number, but I'm going to send this to you and only you. And you see what I'm talking about. Toshorwa kana dzimungwa kuti pari pakuti vana vauya kuti handina mari uboswirawo nevana pamba dzato obva texta mangamunzire vana kuno kana kana mari asikona kuda navo vana ari kushora inini manje mascreenshot andikutumirwa handiti saka akabuda before musi wa28 akabuda manje help raukulusi ini ndiri kufara kuti munhu abuda handisine nechekuita naye abhayi pane musikana wakanyenga musikana uyu anga ari musikana weshamwari yangu ndobva ndatogomba warning kati munhu wanyenga musikana weshamwari yangu muchapinda nama1 ndobva zvangatitye munhu nditobotye munhu and zveshuwa munhu iye hamene kwandataenda nababy mama ndobva afona a week after zvikanzi ndabata mamessages mufoni memunhu mebhaby ndiye ari kunyorwa kunzi lusi uyu tikati ndabata inini ndikati ini ndakutaura semunhu anoziva kupfuura Brian ndakutaura akuchokwadi inini handina kufara but since abuda mumba mangu dai machitobva problem muri 2 because munhu ichi inini ndakatomuudza ndakatomutaura genuinely mando makatotaura naye zvikanzi ane system yekudai so yekuenda behind right now as we talk tinotone nyaya dzake handiti abuda ndaro Brian inini ndiri kubasa uyu adriver kuuya kuleeds kubva kumanchester anokira vemambatu paka saka imunobhiliva Kevin onai mamessages andotekisana naKevin onai vasikana little did we know kuti ari kutaura nemusikana because musikana uyu ndofunga anga akunetsana nereal boyfriend yake saka musikana uyu ikawe varungu munovaziva vangori lusi ka musikana uyu aienda kubva kwani kwaBrian oshandisa foni nemusikana kunditekisera kuti uda kuuya here uda kuita sei ndobva ndati okay I'm coming later but ndiri kubasa ndobva ndafonera bemamda ndati iwe musikana uyu akuuya kwandiri kana ndakuita sei I don't understand zviri kuitika but ipapa zvishort genuinely I didn't understand genuinely I didn't understand kuti why musikana uyu ari kunditekisera ane team dzake dzaanotamba nadzidzi dziri 200 ndikaignora
saka imimi hanzvadzi mira ipapo muri kuti lusi uyu anga anyengwa naBrian handiti asi ari musikana weshamwari yenyu right saka imimi kwamuri mimi aizokusenderai mameseji sei kuti uri kuuya here kunoku imi musina pamunokwana paequation iyi
aitora aiwa aida kuzvaita manje ka because musikana uyu tainomwadoro naye katese
alright
saka aida kutesta brain dzangu ndopamunoona mascreenshots andaiadhiwa nayo chiti adidi don't even try me because handisi character iyoyo you want to portray me a different person ndaitoziva kuti ndiye ndikati whoever you're talking about vari kutaura navo talking about me I don't give a fuck but ndiri ndaiziva kuti ndiye do you understand if you read evidence uko ndaiziva kuti ndiye and I was waiting for the day andita off ndenda kumba kwake ndichumudza pachokwadi kuti ndiwe and what he did as well ndakambomusendera a civilized message kokutangisisa he turned it round akauya akandibvaita bro saka mira imozo kurenda nyaya
alright
rusendo anogara pamaraini pangu opposite imba yangu one day tiri kugocha pamba nemavheti tiri kutogocha lusi atsakwa nepanhu patiri kugochera havawirani naye mavheti weipapo but she couldn't stop akati uyo because aiziva inini ndimamira pasaidi takutaura ndei ndakangoremember kuti wewe wainditextera musweyo uchiti uwe waimwa nani indoziva kuti chimwa nebhuru wako shamwari yako zvikanziva lusi aiwa musi waitexterwa ndandiri kumba kwabrian brian ndiaishandisa foni yangu kutextera iwewe nanhasi mameseji acho aya saka wamiregera zvikanzi zvakawanda
kwaimi maipindura lucy sei imi muchizwa kuti haasi lucy ndibrian
aiwa genuinely the message first came genuinely kuti what are you doing kuti nothing uida kuona kuti arikuda kuti chimusikana you know what I mean zvautomboita kana ndibhoisi kana ini shamwari ikatekisa ukuita sei ndoti hapana but tiri kuziva ndikuenda basa manheru koma nditi ndatafuwa tiri kugocha ukaziva zvaada kuita but ndikwanise kuzoenda basa do you see where I'm coming from
okay
saka munhu akatekisa chiti uri kuitei ndikati hapana zvikanzi unogona kuya here kumaraini ndikati ndopatakabva ndati ndikwanise ndokubasa something like that. I can't really exactly remember, but ndikushandisa foni kutaura newe iri pachesi pangu. Anyway, akazondudza zvikanzi no uyu ndiaishandisa foni yangu. Alright, tiri papapa. Uyu ndo pane kwandikaenda paweekend. Uyu ndo driver kuenda kuLeeds Food ndovanopera pamadoo. Zvikanzi ukufunga kuti ndiwe. Hati munoziva kuti ini ndotaura nevanhu vakawanda. That's the honest truth. Some I've got good friends everywhere. Vamwe tototaura navo vamwe vatokuwishawo kuti vanditi I talk to everyone. Ndiri murume anozvimirira ndiri one. Varipo ava. Handina kuti ndikuwanyepera varipo ndichanzwa vachitaura manje. Ndozvimirira ndiri one. Saka aita akapinda mukitchen aiona achitaura nemunhu wekuSouth Africa ivo vataura naye vobva vaita mafriends kufacebook. Saka paakauya kundidzi
saka muri kuti imi megara nabrian muri mafriends maiti mukaita chero friend yekuno kuSouth Africa kunoku brian akazviziva otonosendawo friend request kuna bhuru wechisikana kuSouth Africa kuti aitewo friend yake saka maitangana chibackup
ko shamwari yako aita friend request kuti aika mufana wangu ndikuti anotaura kubva kuma-early days kubva apakamuba ini
okay alright
so what he did manje akavatsengeta vanhu ndobva auya kumba kunokwa bekumamukulii ndobva dzasvika zvikanzi ndino kuti ane vasikana vesava fonera vasikana vesava vasikana vacho manje vainzi can you call now because Kevin's baby mother wants to speak to you.
Saka imi muri kuti alright mirai hanzvadzi Kevi imi hamusi married aticlarify ipapo you are not married muna baby mama chete.
Yes. Alright. I'm just single. I'm just on my own. As I stand, I'm not direct out.
Okay, alright. Alright.
But you know what I mean when I say kuti kuona muruma chiendera because maive vanangu havaramidzwa boyfriend ka.
Okay.
But ukaona shamwari yako yakuenda nekuseri ichitaura zvinhu zvekuti if you are bored come to my house.
Alright.
Avarudza ndiri kubasa. Anondifonera. Aifonera kwandiri kuti kuri kupika ubva ndiri handiri kubasa. Over okay. Over textera kunoku manje. Kuti do you want me to come over or you come over to mine?
Alright.
Urikuona? But this was I don't know ndakutumbira. Right. Fantapa
mama pokuti anosendera vasikana venyu vari kunana South Africa saka iye abva asendawo meseji akati musikana wamuri kureva imimi hanzi ari kuSouth Africa kunoku anonzi Paida handiziva hangu kuti Paida uyu ndoupi.
Aiwa hawi bhuru wangu ndo savira wangu hapana chinombobva chakachinja that's my dan gaga hachimbobva zvakachinja izvozvo
Paida
uyu mai vangu ivavo.
Okay.
Shamwari yangu yepamoyo futi iyoyo yamututaura saka ndaasambobva kana kutaura weze akatombonyika Paida ndobva arambwa naPaida.
Okay.
Iye akatonyika Paida ndaita naPaida nakudhara saka aiona kana Paida akandifondera zvangu kuti uri kuite chii saka aigona kutaura ndichibika tataura naPaida kana kuti 1 hour saka aigona kuti achibva masa aipinda achitaura naPaida ndobva ari kuesa friendship naPaida ndobva anyika Paida ndobvati iyo munhu anenge psychopath handikudzwisise why does he talk about you more than he talks about himself. Why is it this is anything to do with you? They say the same thing.
Okay, hanzi ndikubvunzei mubvunzo naBrian panapa kuti hanzi kana muchiti Paida ndishamwari yenyu handisi kuziva hangu Paida ari kutaurawo hanzi will do send your nude pictures to your friend.
Paida nude kufaira nenudhiyamu kana one aripo kana aripo anokudza anopenga sorry Sis Melly anopenga mara chimbomira makupeshe zvake tikopedza kunzwe zvaanotaura.
Okay, all right.
Saka I got fed up this Monday. This is where it started now. I got so fed up because now he moved out. Now I was confronted. I was tired. I was coming from work on a Monday. Because I think we are going overboard. I think we need to sit down as men. Guys, don't even bother because I'm not doing back. Then I said, Brian, you came in, even the rent is shorter. Why you said the Maria wife on but right but 50 pounds. Try to cigar on my keyboard. Try to cigar. He went overboard to the point where this is what ended up happening. For me to understand what type of brain he's got. Monday, I think it was Tuesday, two of us. Nakabulisa my bills angu ese pamba. They clean a mumba. Sunday, tsamba dzangu nditi ndakugadzira mabills angu emagetsi apa dzebota whatever. Ndichisota because I wasn't going anywhere kubasa. Rume hairara americhishandaida ndobva ndamuvha bed. Ndobva ndaona kune tsamba dzirimo. Ndobva ndati tsamba dzine zita rake dzakatovhurwa kudhara dziri 2. Dziri kubva kumakodzi.
Okay. Zabrain.
Right. Ndokadzivhura tsamba dziyadzira.
Alright.
Ndakanga ndikupedza ndakadzama sai nditi anozodzitora
dzakavharwa
but because isusu vanhu tiri knows
tongodawo makuhwawo makabva mavhura tsamba
ndapedza kuronga tsamba dzangu ndagara pasuva pembe tsamba dzake 2 ndadzisamba ndisanadzipotsera padhiropa ndinoisa tsamba kana dziri dzangu kana dziri munhu akambomove out ndinongodzisamba ndisanadzikana ndakagara pasuva but kawaitike tsamba kagara mboverenga.
Okay.
Ndobva ndavhura ndo pandakazoona nyaya iyi manje nevana manje.
Okay.
Yeah, what is capable of doing nevana. Then inini handina kunonoka ndamafondera baby mama.
Saka nyaya tsamba idzi dzamakaona dzevana idzi dzakaikudini?
Dzirikubva kukoti kuti haatobvumidzwe kusvika pane eni vana iye anyone mwana wake nevamwe vana.
Okay.
Saka inini ndikugara nemunhu wandisi kuandastenda. Saka inini kwakutanga kufonera vamwe vanhu vandoziva vanguva ndokuziva kuti vaimuziva ende vaitamba naye. Ndikati aiwa munhu uyu mawani. Takambokupa warning the first 3 weeks dzamakagara mese kuti hazvilastes munhu uyu ane tumwe tumaissues twaanacho. Ane kamanipulative behavior kwakose kwakagara
akatonea. Brian asenda message futi ari kuconfirma zvakutaurawo hanzi you opened private tsamba dzanga dziri private
kana kata sei ndikukudza kuti akasiya tsamba yakavhurika kumba kwangu. Izvi ndezvake zvaanozotaura 8 later.
Alright.
Kumba kwangu ndokumba kwangu. Mumba mangu mandogara haisi panze haina kusiya padhoo. Mumba mangu akaisiya munhu. Ndakavhura ndakaona chinhu chakavhurwa ndikachivhura ndikachiona.
Okay.
Now zvakumeka sense because prior to this again patakaudzwa nemababy mother yake kuti haafanirwi ari padhuze nevana. Guess what Mary? Ndo pandakastopa kuita sei kuunza vana vangu kumba. Vana vangu vakwa kuti ndikatora vana vangu kumanchester ndivapfudza kuendesa kuleeds. Ndikatora vana vangu kuleeds ndivapfudza kuendesa kumanchester. Ini ndogara kukuton havachauye pamba because yanga achiripo pamba. Iye haana kuunderstand aingobvunza sei madhokoni uri kuvaonera kwauchauye nawo padheti. Ini ndandiri kuziva these kind of things I didn't want to open up kwaari. Now Tuesday vanazofonera manje ndo vakazotanga manje mascreenshots manje. But handakumuudza kuti ndiri kuziva nyaya iyi ndakatanga kumushaudha popotera zvikanzi ndobva dzakata phone ndobva dzafonera zvikanzi if he thinks he's the big man I'm going to show him. Ndo paakatanga kumanipulata manje mafoni aenda kwalusi uko achishandisa achitora mascreenshots achitumira maikima achita sei.
Mike Kim ndo mafoni aminawo ndikataura navo paya nditi.
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
Hadiva kutaura Simeli mataura na Mike vataura kuenda nezvataura na Mike.
Aiwa vanditi vataura neni zveshuwa aiwa vataura neni.
Vataura kuti Brian ainyenga nekuseri achitaya kunyenga.
Vataura kudaro.
Takanganwa imwe point akamboya panapa pamba ndisingazizive. Mike Mbwanduza auya panapa chimira ndikudzi trap tine ma messages taitekiserana na Mike akauya panapa kwakusandudza ari panapa ndibva kuna Mike mnyararai musataure anything but make sure kuti akauya murumu because haana kutaura kurara taifoti achabva panapa because akati ndakushanda padhuze ndikupfuura but akagara ine mba ndamutextera zvikanzi ndiri kuvachi kumarai haangadudze kuti ari panapa akakwanisa kugara ndibva ati kuti ndakunorara kwakutoenda kubedroom kwevana kwakunorara ini vanataura zvikanzi no akatira anything chamutora mapictures kuti chamurekodha handitika right. Do you know the other ones that we are kumba next day? He never said anything.
So when I confronted him with the evidence, man, oh hell broke loose. Those are I am the bad guy. I am the bad guy now. That made up stories and vasikana vake aidya nguruve kunge amheno mufanire anorova nguruve nguruve dzaiuya dzichifamba mumba dzisina kupfeka dzione zvatukuitwa pamba panapa kuuk kune nguruve dzofamba murodhe
aiwa nguruve kavarungu
vasikana vechirungu
ega
saka right aida vasikana vechirungu stereki
vachijakiswa vachiuya kana vozulusa rogara paopposite akazota kuya nemwari different anopaka kudifferent uya nekudhore kuseri apinda uyu saka I got rid of him in a way very diplomatic. I didn't want to tell him until today because he pushed it too far to talk about things I've never done. And if I had done anything to any of my girls, of my girlfriend or mine, it's mine. It's my personal. It's got nothing to do with anybody. Anditika. Hushamwari wangu na Paida, Hushamwari wangu na Maimaka, Hushamwari wangu na Eten, Hushamwari wangu na Ide wangu, it's got nothing to do with him. But he managed, and even Mr. Vakapitra inbox, they managed to come back until I got it. Don't even, you know what I mean?
Okay, arikubvunza mubvunzo hanzi ask him what you did to my Kim akasenda maphotos but apparently I can't see the photos because arikusenda papicture ndiri pafoni yandoshandisa kuita live inoi.
What I did to my Kim bawete se
handizivi imukori message yapinda padenga apa.
Izvo zvazvakusana my Kim bawasenda papictures paFacebook pangu.
Okay, handizivi hanguti handisi kutaura nezvei eni achazoya yake uchazotaura obvunza panapa kuti achinatsa kubvunza imubvunze muchidavira henyu muri mucomment section
inini chandinoda kuziva anyway tsamba yake yekukoti yakatumirwa namagistrates of court whatever yezvevana inoda kuziva chaakanyanyoita because I think I have an idea what ended up happening with him and kids because he's got a very big
okay arikuti these are arikuti those are messages from my Kim kansinga kanganzi but apparently I can't see the messages because arikusenda pane phone yandiri kuitsa nayo live saka kuti ndione hanzi taking your money so right mira timbozonzwa iye kana
ari apa my Kim achari kukudza
alright imichire chipedza kana mapedza mai Kim vouya kana imi mauya antika kanzi paying for your holidays kana mai Kim vauya iye ozouya otohwa kuti nyaya yacho zviri kufamba sei
but otherwise I think
okay saka ndozvazoita kuti imimi paite zvezvokuti mazowana makuseni mascreenshots aya akanyorwa akaenda kupi akafamba kwakangosiyana siyana inyaya yekuti paitika nyaya yekuti wani muri kunzi ari kuti makavhura tsamba yanga iri private and confidential ichibva kukoti
aiwa angasingangoziva till today nyaya yetsamba haasitomboziva
tsamba atoziziva pano nhasi kuti makambovhura tsamba yake mukaona
ndairamba ndichimubvunza chii chawakanyanyoita kuvana for you kuti urambidze kusvika pane vana anyone's mwana ndokandimutaura saka pandakatiga izvozvo akabva nyaya yake saka akati dakuita counter attack iyaipuwa ndichamhanya nopablisha kune vanhu kuti Brian ane nyaya dzakadai I was gonna keep quiet iyo mubva out kuenda ndogara kwake ndichitokuudza kuti panapa ndandagara nemunhu akaipa chete Do you understand where I'm coming from, Sis Melly?
No, I understand. I do understand.
Do you understand even the way I talk to you? Inini ndakafuka kubuda kwaita ndaida kumuratidza mabhile vinake kuti Ona mataurani awaita
abuda mumba mataura kudaro mataura kudaro mataura kudaro kuti maida kumutaridza abuda mumba
kuberekerela message yaisenda kuve kuna kabe mamere kubereka scroll off 1 year any pick anyone don't even go on I like that Buddha on town can light up bus I will text her like can I come over where is it that loser
hey okay saka ndokugara kwamaita nomunun'una wenyu nabhururu wenyu ushu
ndozakanakira mascreenshots but inini zvangu ndataura ini munozongozvionera kuti mukonfirm kuti ya pamba nebasa but mozisiya zvakadaro vamwe the honest truth is hadzidi zvemalife ndoda kulife kufara iweaichitamba zvangu unongoziva zvandoita inini for me to get to this guy pushed it. He's pushed it with all life. He's pushed it. What I do with my life is my life. And I don't it's my life. What he ended up doing, he ended up taking to my pictures. To me, all sorts. Lucky one woman, right? When you Brian, I got to me a picture. For us on one and Munga, what's a picture about
saka inogone patisiri kuhwisa kuti saka hanzvadzi Brian wopavaisenderawo vamwe vanhu vomapictures kana zvese vaida kuzama kudii but anyway tozobvunza ivo kana vachinge vauya tiwo kuti pavaisendera vanhu mabhururu enyu mapikicha avo vaiti zviite sei vaida kuzama kuita sei isati sikuziva ansa totodawo kuhwawo naivo kuti zvaifamba sei
he pushed it. He was supposed to be an adult. Ongoti Kev, asori takakanganisa muwangu. Because zvandinazvo ka. Asi kuti varume vakasangana ka vanogona kutaura. Do you know what I mean? I think ndataura nemukuseri zvimwe zvinhu zvatisingagona pana. Tikasangana dai anga ari mumwe munhu angoti hands up kuti you know what bro ndakakanganisa I went too far. Ndinaine vana. Daina some serious problem. But because those are not this is a book that I got Zanga dziri dzekuti ndamba saka ndakamutrigger kuti ndione reaction ndomatangira ndakaita so akaputika kuti abatwa akablokwa pane wambobloka aulongo wambobloka 1 week akasenda mamessage paakazoamblokwa na Mike mamessage angari momo
na Mike
wablokerwe kufacebook Instagram nekufoni why would you zvaitika ka vaiti vakagumbuka vombloka because anenge auya netumwe tunyaya tekuti bati vakapusa uzoti anana basa nemi kana kuti something like that. Do you understand what I'm on about?
Okay, all right. Aiwa tatitunza nyaya yenyu kuti ainzwa kuti yakatangira papi maigara mose imimi vanhu vechirume shwa indadonyara zvisingaiti nhasi. Hanzi Mike Kim is seeing someone kuti aiwa Brian iwewe tima zvakutaura izvi zvinozogona uchauya pana kotaura ko zvekuti Mike Kim aona nani zvazvineineso uyu ndofunga anzani uyu uyu wataura uyu adzadzikevi ndofunga vakutaura nyaya yavo vakazvimirira iwowo yautaura yakazvimirira Mike Kim vari mudhuzewo here vasvitsewo foni tiwewo kuti Mike Kim zvamutaura hamusi kuvavhundusire here ndizvo here
vanhu ataura newe anyway the good thing is ataura newe for 30 minutes akudza zvazviri
andani tikuda kungoda kuvhunza wangu mubvunza kuti kwewe Mike Kim engoramba chingozoindatena munhu seikowo imi Mike Kim munhu amusingazivi
aiwa hatikati kuita tenda zvavakaita takati we don't want to say much because munhu ari kugara mumba takumira taabude because paakabuda ndo pandakatanga kumusendera mascreenshots ake nemavoice notes ake ndo zvandikutaura unoziva zvandakaita handina kuda kunge mwana ndikuti ndaona manato hatinomurova handina kuda kudaro
right
ndakagara pasi ndikaunganika ndikati right saka ndozvawaiti musapuma ndakashandeka ka ine hamo ndakataurawo namo musiya munhu because kuno mamuchariwo england siya munhu abude uchimuratidza kuti no wanga uri balance ndaizviona zvawaita ndo zvandakaita
Alright. Aiwa.
Manzwisisa.
Aiwa nyaya yatinonzwisisa. Saka in other words iwo wauya pano kuti uzonyatso clarify kuvanhu nekuzvichenesa kuvanhu kuti aiwa zvamuri kuona ma-screenshots amaona kwamaona ikoko nyaya yakamira yakadai handiti ndizvo?
Inini advice andinoda kupa munin'ina wangu. Dayambomira because nyaya yake yakamira izvine zviri kumapurisa. Ane mavhidhiyo aitora vana handinawo dayambomira because zvaandiita zvandirwadza. Inini ndinoda kuuya paFacebook ndichifara. I think I've made a lot of friends through jokes.
Yeah.
Saka zvaandiita handikunyepera Sis Melly ndakutaura chiwani. I was hurt handina kurara. Ndarwadziwa. Asana murwadziwa kudaro in my life. Ndakaita shamwari dzakambotikanganisa but taipedza nekutaura. Nanhasi kutaura nadzo. Found zvaandicreatera kwakunisa that was totally unborn. Ndarwadziwa Sis Melly. First thing I did this morning was go to police station. That was the first thing. Ndazvitaura nemi second. Ndikati ndipe advice ndisandaita live because I don't want to go back live. Help me. What do you think I should do? Mukataura nawo maikimba kwakutaura vision yavo kati ndinazvo. This was what he was doing. Fana andirwadza. He came in my house. Akakwanisa kunditaka zvese zvisingazive. Fair enough ndakaita baby mama vanozwisisa vakandiudza vakandirakidza zvese. Tolaki yandakaita. Handisi kuti baby mama vanorambidzwa kuita kuroorwa akati handisi kudaro. But shamwari yangu haidaro. Especially ndakupa accommodation. Dzimwe nguva iomerwa nerent. Ndaiseka ndokuti ndikudira petrol handikuskolet. Dzimwe nguva ndaiti alright vanhu tikuenda paLondon. Ndanzwa ndakunzi ndinokumbira mari. Ndanzwa ndakunzi ndarwadziwa. I don't want to lie Sis Melly.
Hanzi munokumbira mari kupi?
Aiwa ndiye anga akunyora ndozvandanzwa ndenda kunzwa nemascreenshots andachitumirwa ainyora iyi.
Ko ndoda kubvunza hangu kana kuri kuti munokumbira mari imimi sezvo muchiti vana venyu munombotora mukatona hamugone here kutunga kwete shamwari dzenyu mari handiri kukwereta munozodzosera here? What's wrong with that?
Do standard ndo diri redu zvikapresa Burundi siroka 13
ndizvozvo ndo game right. Even nyika inokwereta mabhiriyoni izvozvi hakuna magetsi kuZimbabwe because inondokwereta mabhiriyoni kune dzimwe nyika izvozvi kuti inotora nezvikwereti.
Vanhu vese vanotamba navo ndotamba zvisaizi yangu. Handitambi zvana ginimbi ndotamba zvisaizi yangu. Zvinokwandirana nehomwe yangu neshamwari dzangu. Ndandamuisawo mukrure yevanhu vanotamba navo. But mufana andiitira zvandisandamboitirwa kupika namai vangu vapenyu. Andiitira zvandisandamboitirwa muupenyu. That is the honest truth. He hurt me. You don't know ma-accepted wakaitwa kufamily. Vanhu vanofona vachibvunza arisei. Ko arisei akuya rini munochaya nese. Those were my first days. But what he ended up doing, ndikaverenga ndikagara pasi sokungozvifunga nezvaainyora. That's why ndakazonyora zvimwe zviri extreme zvekuti I went out of character. I said things out of anger. Because I was waiting for the day anobuda ndozomuconfront. And when I tried to be civilized nditaura naye akanditaurira jangi akakwanisa kuenda kuna akatoblokwa last week ndopa akazodriva paakablokwa akauya panapa palinzi. This is how bad this guy is. Who does that? Kutokwanisa kuwana simba rikuenda haisi hama yangu kai. Haisi hama yangu.
Zvino kana manje muri kudiaspora mobatana kudai so imiti zvandataura pakutanga painternet nyatsoziva nyaya yenyu kuti tineichitasira kuti ine social media ndekubatsirana kuti atu umakashaya pekugara ndokuti uya ugarewo uchiona plan chidai. Zvino kana zvodai saka tobatsirana sei izvozvi Dobby uyu chido uyu akapinda muSouth Africa munasina kugara kati naye vakoma ndoda kuya ndivate kumba kwaindoramba nenyaya yekuti vanhu takatsikana konzwa kuti ndopinda muHarare ndostaka.
Aiwa wataura kokudaro.
But anyway, there is two sides to this story. Saka tisatamhanya kuti titaure kana zvatoda kunzwa kana kudii. Regai tiite kunza iye Brian wacho ataurewo nyaya yake kuside kwake. Then tigozowana kuti sevanhu vechirume ndofunga munoti understanda zviri nani kuti tinyatsonzwisisa tikaiwa kana vakadzi isu takusvika pakuti ko varume ko chizvo chomoita chizvo chamakuita izvi munyatsonzwisisa where we are coming from sevanhu vechikadzi. Tinozviexpecta kuvanhu vechikadzi but not kuvanhu vechirume stereki. Aiwa hapana kuipa, tinenge tingokuona mumacomments imomo, but any need yekuti mudzoke munongofona ipapapa then munongodzoka ipapapa. Regai timbonzwa kuti iye anoti kudii. Thank you very much Hanzvadzi.
No problem.
Hello Hanzvadzi Brian, muri sei?
This guy, you can tell because he is very childish, and I'll just be brief, because I'm just doing something.
Okay.
He's very childish, Kath. At some point, like, I stayed with him, and I protected him through all his lies, with his manipulation, whatever, the women that he brought in that house. And so my Kim, she was trying to be friends with me, so she finds out what's happening.
Okay, hold on, Hanzvadzi Brian, hold on. So it's the other way around. Mike Kim is the one who was trying to be friends with you, not you being friends with Mike Kim.
She was trying to find out. No, Mike Kim, she listened to whatever, because she's also going through the same situation nearby. Yeah, Kev is going through the same situation. He wasn't allowed to see his daughter because he had to go through a court process. In any, it's not like Kutivanawanga, I'm not allowed to see them. I have to go through a court process. In this country, you have to go through process.
All right, tichipanana mukana wokutaura Hanzvadzi. Muri kuti mimi naKevi wachonawo futi naiye nemi mose mune vana vekuti hamubvumidzi kuti muose muonge muchiona munotofanwa kuona through court.
He has a daughter with Mike Kim. That's the same age as his other daughter. I've got a Manchester nigga. Same age. My Kim was a side woman nigga.
Okay.
So those kids, they're the same age, more like the same age.
All right.
And nigga, man is 16. No, I think man is 17. No, man turned 16. I think they're both 16 years old, same age. And then there's a boy, and then there's another girl. So there's 4 of them. And nigga.
All right. Saka mese apa 50-50 apa mose pane vana vakuva munonzi nekota.
No, I'm not saying, but of course the daughter of it apparently she issues, which is understandable, like any other child.
Okay.
It's very understandable. So he wasn't allowed because the daughter had said Kev was sexually abusing him or something like that. That's why they went to social services. That's why he wasn't allowed to see his daughter.
Sake wakabata vomwana. Imi wasiye ivana imi community ivana imi.
This guy. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't going to say all these things about Kev. In any Kev, I treated Kev like a brother, but I walked in his house, 3 times. I walked in my staircase and I heard him first when he was talking. I think it was Mischief because that's the person that he speaks to most of the time. Not Mike Kim. Even Mike Kim, she even confirmed because that did, Kev said this and that. I was like, no, I heard anyway because I was stood by the staircase and I've heard everything. So sometimes you walk in, even say like when he's masturbating in the bathroom, sending my pictures to all these girls. Sometimes you walk in that you won't even hear there's someone in the house.
Saka mirai matimi maipinda mba megara mose maipinda mumba muona Keva akabata sekuru wake achita ake zvinhu zvake na sekuru wake kuti atumire vasikana ava.
Neka sekuru kacho.
Kasekuru kache kaka. All right.
I don't even know why all these women they're going for. You'll be shocked. I've seen it myself. Anyway, not to disrespect him like that guy. And I mean, I'm not the type of person that comes on live in HG. That's usually not my thing. I was on live because I was caught up living with him, guy. And he was my brother. He helped me, guy, when I moved up from my house. My relationship had broken down, and I was staying by myself in a 3-bedroom house. Now, most of this house is too big, guy. I need, just for the time being. while I get myself sorted. He had his bills that he wasn't paying for months and months and months. They would never court bailiffs that were coming to actually evict him. And that council house flat that he had. So he helped him because aware and I've known better rent. So he shouldn't be lying. Okay, fine. There were times when I would say, this month, this week, your money will be coming when maybe next week.
My share. So you were basically you were sharing responsibilities. So basically you were sharing responsibilities in the house.
You know, we were sharing responsibilities, but the type of food that Kev eats, and his type of lifestyle, that's not my lifestyle. So it came to a point, I wasn't even eating with him. I was eating outside, and then when I
also the type of food that you eat. Nechikafu chinodyiwa Kevi zvinhu zvakandosiyana saka unga kutenga chikafu kunze anoda chikafu chakandosiyana kuKevi.
And if you look at the state of that house, the house he was telling people could enjoy Satswina. If you look at the state of his house, and I actually invited him to my flat where I'm living now, just to prove me a point, because he was telling people could die in Satswina. I invited him to come over, and then he came, you're shocked. And then I went to his place, I think, when was it? I had this scanner with Thailand.
All right.
So this girl, he wanted a friend guy. So I went there, I didn't know, but my Kim was there in the house. I was like, why did you bring this girl? Because obviously now she's sitting my Kim and she won't be able to hook me up with her friend. The Thai girl, she can even confirm that herself.
Okay, saka imini anzazi brain anzazi brain imimi anzani Kevi mentioned something like Kevi mentioned something like you were taking pictures of him. Hold on my brother. Kevi mentioned something like you were taking pictures of him unknowingly and sends those pictures to the baby mama. How far true it is and why were you doing that if it's true?
No. There was one picture I sent to the baby mama. It was an innocent picture when Kev was in the kitchen and he was cooking. So baby mama would text me, guys, I was talking to Kev. Why is he doing that? I know he's in the kitchen. Then I took a picture of him and then I sent it to baby mama. And then baby mama was like, Kev, I thought Kev was in work. And I was like, maybe the Kanganis.
Okay. It was only one picture. It was only one picture.
Where Kev was.
Okay. All right. And then what about the case of whereby Kev, you mentioned that you, wherever Kev would, try to go and make friends with people, with ladies who are in Africa, you would go behind his back and, try to ask these girls out or, trying to be friends with these girls. How far true it is? And if it's true, what was the reason for doing that?
That's where his insecurities are coming from. That guy has got issues, guys.
Okay.
Even insecurities are coming here. This kind of way I didn't know what happened. And then I'm kind of aware from Maxenia Keva Buddha and this is what happens. He knows this guy called Patrick.
No, I don't know him.
Patrick, it was his friend. It was his friend, Patrick. So this girl, we went, basically I forced Kev to go out together, and that's how Kev, I'll buy drinks. He's going to say, no, I don't have money. I was like, no, don't worry, I'll buy drinks. He was like, I know, I don't want to go out because Patrick, I know Nitsaga. I know Nitsaga, which was the fact. I know Nitsaga. Because he ended up coming back, handing my paints and everything, thing on his clothes, and this guy. And then I was aware, but I had him same bedroom. Lucy Washa. I didn't know it. In Damuka Maxen, and I thought Lucy Washa away on bedroom Maxen because Kev was trying on me. I didn't like him. Of course, I was flirting with that girl, Lucy Washa, in that party where we went to, and so I was flirting, and then Kev started behaving funny. You know how he's like that when he's drunk, and then he rolls on the floor and he does all these silly things that he does. So anyway, it's kind of hard to have a weird guys. He was trying, but he didn't. Anyway, fine, cool. Lucy, she kept on coming back. Now Kev likes that girl, But then Lucy kept on coming back and she came to me. And then I ended up sleeping at Lucy. So, and then Kev wanted to sleep with her. And he kept on asking, can I have a threesome? Three. No, Kev.
Hold on, brother. So at some point, am I right to say you and Kev, you would have this threesome, or maybe you would swap girls?
He
or
came to, when I was sleeping with Lucy guy in the bedroom, guy.
Lucy.
You see, that's why that's why I'm saying that guy won on board actually again, guy. I don't want to lie. He walked in the bedroom and I was sleeping with Lucy guy. This guy, he jumped on the bed basically, and then this guy, can I join you guys? I was like, Kev. I was actually frustrated at that point, but Kev, it's not the first time he's done it basically. No. I was sleeping in the next bedroom, the spare bedroom that I was paying him 350 every month without fail. Even though the money sometimes would have come in pieces, but still I paid him that £350 a month without fail. I don't owe him a penny, not even a cent. And so whenever I've got, I dated this other Zimbabwean guy, I won't mention a name, anyway. I dated another Zimbabwean girl. Usually date Radomuka. But then I was trying to date Zim girls because I was trying to find a Zim girl. And then this girl, we had differences, but Kev liked her as well at the same time. So when I was sleeping with this girl, and then Kev came in the room again, he was wearing this, the bathroom rock. I paid him bedroom. He jumped on the bed. He goes, can I join you guys? His behavior has always been like that ever since I've lived with them. Why would I even do my threesome with the person that I know, but he's sleeping around?
That day, it was just that day that he envied Lucy, and he wanted to do a threesome.
Yes. Now there's this guy he was staying with this guy before. Apparently this guy would let him do my threesome together and things like that. See, that's where we started falling out, guy. We started falling out in sense of I'm not exciting, guy. Of course, I wasn't excited the way he is, guy. My threesome, I was up with bondage, good Nottingham. I ain't an actually. My bondage is actually good Nottingham, guy.
My bondage,
what he likes.
What are bondages?
Those are his type of thing.
What is a bondage?
No, there's this place in Nottingham where they go in Nottingham. So they meet up, and then there'll be other people there, like they'll be having sex. Basically there'll be loads of people be having sex in one room.
Oh. So that's where Brother Kev would go with Mike Kim, and both of them would be having sex under one room.
He loves those things with a passion.
He loves those things with a passion. Hey, okay.
He loves those things. That's what he does. Anyway, that's what he does anyway. So I'm different from him.
Okay.
So now, it's insecurities. It came from this girl, he liked Lucy and he brought Lucy home. In India, but that's all I do, in Lucy. So now he thought, I'm going to do the same thing because probably my Kim, she was talking good about me. Brian loves kids. Yes, I love kids. And I've done a lot for his kids, a lot.
Don't boy out to UK. My brother, please can somebody call me to UK? Oh, please, I want to see UK. Can please somebody invite me to UK? I want to go to this club and see what is going there on there in UK.
To a point where I've actually introduced, like when these kids started talking to me more, guy, and then he kind of saw that, and then he started doing that. That much I know I've done that for that man. To a point where he's a father now for his kids, even though he doesn't pay child maintenance or whatsoever. I know that for that. And he doesn't pay child maintenance. He'll give Mikey was complaining all the time, but I gave £50. You take £70 back.
Okay.
Even when they go to all these holidays, like he's gone to Spain and everything. Have you ever seen a woman in that holiday? that was my Kim who paid for them holidays. But then my Kim Mojo, she wasn't allowed to post any pictures of them both on Kev's social media or my Kim's social media. She wasn't allowed. Even per WhatsApp status, she wasn't allowed to put a picture of Ye and a Kev. But she would have paid my £600 for a holiday for Kev to go to Spain. The recent one where he's sat in the bathroom, Chichi, that was my Kim who paid for a weekend. £350 that she paid. To a point where his Kev's family, apparently, they called my Kim and told my Kim, be careful giving this guy some money.
Okay, so you send a message. You send a message earlier on saying, "Kuti, I should ask that Lucy is pregnant. Who's pregnant? Whose pregnancy is that?"
Lucy Wajoga. Kev slept with Lucy Wajo 3 weeks ago. I haven't been seeing Lucy for a long time now. And 3 weeks ago, Kev slept with Lucy, and then Lucy, she came here, but I didn't sleep with her. Anyway, she came here with a friend. At some point, I think about 2 weeks ago, I didn't sleep with them anyway. We just drank and then I drove them back home.
So, but
and now she goes.
So, how did you know that? If Kevin slept with this guy for?
I'm still friends with Lucy, and I still talk to.
So Lucy told you. Lucy told you that I slept with Kevin 3 weeks ago, and she told you also that she's pregnant. She's currently pregnant already.
I sent you that screenshot. Did you not see that screenshot? 3 weeks ago, I slept with Kev. He wasn't wearing a condom, but she's not sure. I think she's not sure if Kev came inside or he didn't come inside 3 weeks ago.
So did she tell you that she's pregnant?
Yes. I sent you a screenshot.
Oh no, you sent the screenshots on the phone that I'm using on live, so I can't see the messages anyway there. The ones that you sent.
Yeah, there's a screenshot that I sent you when Lucy texted me. She's like, "Oh, can you just let me know when was the last time we slept together?" And then I told her, and she's like, "Oh, I slept with Kev 3 weeks ago. He came, he knocked by my window, Chichi, because that's what he does. I mean, he goes and knocks by the Lucy's window. I'm James. I could come out, and then eventually, I don't know how it happened because I wasn't there, and then they slept together. Even when Patrick Wajo, he came with Lucy Wajo as well. I think when was it? I think Mike Kim can confirm this because he was meant to go. Mike Kim was in Nottingham, where all these things, the bondages happen, and so he knows where that go to Nottingham is fun, guy. He was meant to go there. So Mike Kim Ramba Kumba kept postcode in the eco and then he ended up going to meet Patrick. I and Lucy. And then this other girl that Kev took his willy and showed her when Patrick was there. But overnight, Patrick now I tanga Lucy.
Okay, all right. We have heard your story, my brother, but let's go back to the original, the roots of this story anyway. For you to take those screenshots, or for you to be now such big enemies with your so-called brother, what happened? Is this the story only, or there is something that you are not telling us?
When I hear things about Kev, I think I might have sent you them screenshots. When I hear things about Kev, especially from people, even his friends, I tell him, I don't even hide it. Kev, people are saying things about you. Come on, man. Some things you just need to avoid. And then Avatanga, their moms are dead, Chichi. I was like, Kev, the way you speak, I'll send you my screenshots, guy. I'll send you everything, whatever you need, guy, to clear my name. Because I'm not that type of person, guy, that talks bad about the person that I call my brother, guy. So I was like, Kev, people are talking about you, guy. You're taking out your wheelies and you're doing all sorts, guy. Come on, man. You're 40-year-old. You need to at least mature a little bit, guy. Tanga you and the mothers, Bakashaya, Noah Suira, Chichi. I was like, Kev, stop disrespect. You know I've got a mother that passed on. But you disrespected that because that's not fair to talk about someone's woman like that. And then he continued ranting up until even Mikey, she was there, and Mikey and I got Woods and Kev as well. But Kev was saying this as well, and there was some girl as well in the message on Facebook. She's like, I see you two have moved. You've moved on, like you are moving with that Kev. You've moved out from Kev. But anyway, just be careful with the things that you say to your brother, because whatever you say to him, I'm doing my pictures, especially say maybe I've got a friend guy, or either the girls that I've got this guy. Kev, I've got a girl over, and she's got a friend. Do you want to come over? He will come over, no matter he will cancel a shift, Kev. Even when the bus, I will cancel a shift.
So that's when you got angry and then you posted whatever that you posted.
So the fact, now he was telling people things. That's how I protected him as a brother. To all these women that came in the house. And I won't mention the rest. I'm just going to talk about Mikey and Nafi, because those are the people that I don't want to talk to Kev. But anyway, I protected it. And I never said anything. But then to find out what Kev is talking behind my back, yet I'm protecting him. I was like, okay, fine. I know his playground, his Facebook.
Okay, all right.
Let me just put it there.
Okay.
So all those people that, because you never know who else is he told. So all those people that he's told, they will read whatever they'll read. If they want to make a judgment about me, they'll make a judgment about me or whatever. And I'm not bothered, to be honest. I don't go on my life. This is the first time that when I leave today, he used to put me on his life now and again, to a point. Even Mike Kim was like, no, these are not your things. God, don't get involved with that kind of lifestyle. My life, Chichi. So that's when.
So basically, this Brian is saying the more reason why he took the screenshots and the chats to Facebook, because he knows very well that KV playground, his playground is on Facebook. But he tried to speak to KV.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Lounge.
Yes, he tried. No, I'm just giving a brief to the audience here. He tried to speak to Kev, to talk to Kev about whatever that the issues that they were having, one another. But Kev didn't budge in. Kev kept on swearing at Brian. That's why he had to take.
No, to make threats. He was even making threats. Wherever we meet, it's not going to go well. Not that I'm scared of Kev, but then I've reported that to the police anyway.
Okay.
But the fact is making even blackmail. Blackmail is a crime, Equity, I'm going to write to the courts, Chichi, Never Nawako. I was like, go ahead. If you need my correct details, you can go ahead, my friend. You can write to the courts and tell them whatsoever. Blackmail, you're trying to blackmail me, basically, because you're very manipulative.
So, Brian, this fight, when did it start between you and Kevi?
It started when he came here to my house. I invited him over with some drinks, nechichi, and everything. He came over, and then we had some drinks. Obviously, there was no women then. It was just a boys thing where he came. We had some drinks, but then to find out what the Kev is talking rubbish. Even to top it up, because I knew the stuff that he was saying anyway. And then I was really upset, and then I confronted him. Obviously, he knows, he's Mr. Knows everything, And then I was like, okay, fine. If he wants to do that, because he's saying, I'll screenshot as well, my screenshot of what he was saying. Equity, I spoke to your friends, the ones that I was close to, and they were saying this and that, trying to make me feel bad.
No, I do understand their issue actually. We've got a case, if I heard correctly, guys, I don't know, I'm not taking any sides here, I'm just neutral. If I heard them both correctly, this is a case of, two friends, two brothers actually who were staying together, right? But apparently as two single men, right, they were doing whatever they were doing as brothers and friends, right? This one would fuck, I don't know, Lucy, this one would fuck Ameno, the other one would request for a threesome and things like that, and they would keep each other, they'll shoot each other's, secrets, right? But along the way now, we've got a case of one brother, Antika, I don't know, like ane hasha, from what I've heard. And after he was confronted by the other one, why are you going around talking about me? And akatanga kuswear and made threats and things like that, So to the extent whereby the other one was pushed kuti aite zvinhu izvi apa. Kana ndanzwa zviri correctly, I don't know guys, kana ndisina kuzwa zvakanaka demont corrector. Saka ndo case iripo friends aya mashamwari aya. But mukuita zvinhu zvavaita sechiboys because vese tabvunza panapa havasi married. They are both single. Umwe ane mababy mamas, umwe ane mababy mamas. Handitika uyu wanonzi haabvumidzi kuona vana, handitika nenyaya yekuti atisi kuziva kuti nemhaka asingabvumidzi kuona vana vake, asingabvumidzi padhuze nevana. And this friend also is also saying the other friend Kevi naye haabvumidzwo kuona umwe mwana nokuti iwo mwana akanoripota kuti pane zvaaitwawo nani nadhedhi vake. I don't know, ina handizivi, me I don't know, handi zvinhu zvingobuda pano handiti mazviona. So pakuirana kwavo kwavaiita, asi pakufambidzana kwavaiita, umwe akazenge onzwa kuti umwe ari kunyeya mumwe vainisana kumadrinks apa, umwe oti ndochibvunza mumwe, umwe oti aiwa ina handibvunzi izvozvo handiti maona. So I think ndo panenge pane nyaya. But now Brian, how old are you? Because you have said Kevi is 40 years old.
I'm 35 years old.
But he is 35 and 40 years, same age group. Mungori same age group.
Some of us guys at 40, I would want to be settled down again. Not never cuts in this world.
And Kevi was actually saying iya itawo problem nemningina pakuti muningina pese paanyenga muningina wanda kuindawo ipapo kunonyengawo handiti maona kana kuti akaita shamwari uyu unoda kuindawo kushamwari dzaKevi dziya unozviitawo shamwari futi ipapo handiti maona.
Can I tell you something? The type of girls Kev goes for, and the type of women that I go for, they're totally different people.
Okay,
so I won't go behind even here I'm standing on TV from Birmingham. Kev, I can see her there. We went to work and I used to be with her like maybe for 2 days. Actually got a mono Mbamajo. I never even had the thoughts I should try or whatsoever, because the type of people Kev hangs around, those are not my type of people.
Imi manzi muribe nguruve here kudi
I think that's how people see it, but in the type of girls I would date, the type of girls Kev, I know rather than anyone, unless kids.
Okay, you would go for anybody with a sketch. You would go for class or nguruve ameno and civil.
It's not about classic, but it's the No. I date even people from Zim, but then obviously I don't meet anyone from Zim. That's why I end up dating Barung.
All right. So guys, my Brian is 35, Kevi is 40. Guys, these are our two brothers, right? Let's help our two brothers. This is not help. This is not right.
Can I add something? When we went to Scotland, he sent one of his cousins. It now makes sense. He sent one of his cousins, and he was stood there, and I was like, Kev, your brother wants to hit me. Kev. And then he just stood there, he was drinking, and then he walks away. So now the guy, he comes, he was like, what's happening between you and Mike Kim? That's, you know what, let's walk to Mike Kim. Then we walked to Mike Kim, and then Mike Kim was explaining. I was like, no, there's nothing. Kev is just an insecure person. And then the cousin was like, I know that, but are you two, have you got a thing for her? And then that's, Alfonso Mike Kim is guys, to a point where he's sending his brother to come and hit me just because he thinks I'm Nduguta Mike Kim. He even text me, in Scotland. In Scotland, my family wanted to put you in line because you're out of order. Out of order, when you took me to Scotland with your family, with Mike Kim and your kids, now you're thinking, Mike Kim. Mike Kim was just being friendly and she listened to when I had a problem. I love my kids so much. I miss my kids. I haven't got the opportunity to see them yet. And
why is the court not allowing you to see your kids?
No, sometimes in life, people go through these things, especially when you break up with someone. And you break up with someone, maybe it's a good breakup or it's a bad breakup. Women have that tendency to use the children, especially when they know that you love your children. They have that tendency to use the children against you. So that's why I'm going through the courts. Not that I'm banned to see my children. I'm stopped to see my children up until the courts acapella. My court says acapella. Because obviously, if there's allegation, whatever.
You are admitting that there are allegations that at some point you molested your kids or something like that?
No, it wasn't because I molested my kids. Now, could be my partner would have said something to me, but I was abusive towards her, Nichichi.
Oh, these are bitter exes. These are bitter exes. Okay.
My ex-partner, we're currently going through a divorce issues.
Okay.
That's why she's using me, Manawangu and things like that. She's a good woman. She's a good mother. And but we two people who were never meant to be. And then the white girl.
And the
white girl. No. The first one, she's from Zim. The first one, my son's mom, she's from Zim. And then the second one, I rushed into a relationship with her because I left my first son's mom. And then I rushed into a relationship with this one. And things never worked out. And then obviously, we had 2 kids together.
It's white.
But it never worked out.
Murungu.
I'm not perfect. Maybe I might have done things that obviously that broke my relationship, and then obviously she used to communicate now with my first son's mom to go and pick up my son before we were together in Chichi. So now they both of them now they communicated with that. Okay, let's do this to attack Annie.
Right. To attack you. Okay. So Babatana, no, two exes now they've combined together could destroy
exactly.
so that you won't see all your kids.
Exactly. So I took them to court. Even the court order, I was actually going to even show you what he said in the courts. But I'm only due to court pendings, then I can see my children. I meant to do this, separated parents program. But then I refused to do that court, the course. That's why they were saying, up until you do that separated parents program, then that's when you can start engaging you with your children.
No.
Not that I'm molested by Nawangu. No. If he knew that, why would he let me be with his children?
No, from what he just said, he said he didn't know. You didn't know up until he opened your letters when he had already moved out of the house.
I even went to leagues because my Kim. If he knew, obviously he opened that letter, which is lying because when I left the house, I cleared everything. Plus, he didn't see. To be honest, I can confirm that he didn't see this because all my documents, they're always in the car. If there was an envelope which was slightly open. It didn't even open it properly. It was slightly open. And then I took the envelope and then I put it in my car. All my documents were always in my car. That's why I was saying, for him to show you that proof, where did he see that? Because he heard me telling Mike him. Not that he's seen.
So you and Mike Kim, you were BFFs, ne? At some point.
We were good friends. Mike Kim was a good friend, guy. But then the thing, now Mike Kim, she's loyal to Kev. Very loyal to Kev. Whatever Kev does.
It's a baby father.
Yeah, whatever Kev no, because she was a side woman before anyway. And then, so whatever Kev would do, in fact, Kev was actually refusing Wanawake. He's only done, DNA in January.
DNA.
Yeah, because he was refusing to pay child maintenance for those kids because he's saying the kids don't look like him, they don't behave like him, so he's not paying anything. Up until he's done that DNA in January, and then it came 100%. And I'm pretty sure that Lucy to be 100%.
What Lucy Futu?
I'm pretty sure it might be 100% as well.
Because I don't shoot them up bullets. I miss it.
I miss it, Kev, I miss it. Even make a board about you, I miss it.
All right, hold on, my brother. I'm coming. Hold on.
Sorry? Oh, man, you home, yeah, man. Feel free.
Right, guys. Hey, Tadzoka. Right. So, hi, so my brother, and I don't see you. I know Kuti Kevi is here in the comment section as well. And Adam comment section Kudaro. Muno, this is not proper. I don't know. And this video hangu, but you guys, you need help. Me somebody too, because Tarachokwadi and this video, I don't know. But anyway,
there's a woman that is dating. He's been dating that for 16 years. But so now Mikey, now Mikey, you know, name aside this guy. Then this one guy for 16 years. Unfortunately, she's begged me not to even mention Kev. Heartbroken guy. It's just not that hurt. To be honest, I'm not bitter about Kev. There's nothing. He helped me when I traveled. And if he look at the house where I used to be, guy, and name by Ake, it's two different places, guy. Not that I'm boasting. I needed help when I moved out. Now I moved out to my own place where it's nice, clean, and yet he was telling people, I'm dirty, I don't clean his house. And again, I have a cleaning company, how can I have a cleaning company when I leave his house dirty like that?
Okay, so now that you have said whatever that you wanted to say that is in your heart, and you know KV has said whatever that he wanted to say that is in his heart, and you guys, are you going to go separate ways and stop talking about each other? Is it fine?
I'm not, me and then I haven't got time for Facebook. This is the first time I'm on Facebook Live. I haven't got time for that. And to be honest, now I know what type of person Kev is, and I knew anyway, and I've moved out. I'm in my comfortable place. Nigga, I'm happy. I'm good to go my own way.
And you stopped talking about KV, right? And the KV also stopped talking about you.
I wasn't even going to. The fact that he was actually the one who started the whole thing. I wasn't even going to mention everything. Even when Mikey, you've seen messages where Mikey is saying, "Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me?" I was like, well, I was living in Kev's house. Do you want me to get kicked out? So now when he saw now me and Mikey are talking more, and Mikey was starting to like stop giving him money, because I told him, Mikey, you've got children, and whenever focus on that money instead of paying a man to love you. Keep that money for your children. Take your children out. You can't say, hey, I'll do that, I'll take my children out to and I'll stop. And then Mikey Monja.
But my brother, okay, on that note, don't you think, Kuti, you went overboard? Because their personal relationship or whatever that they do to each other is, you know, the people who've got kids, you went overboard by telling Mikey Kuti, stop giving Kevi Mari because I mean, Mikey is an adult. She knows what she's doing. She knows whether she's being used or not. This had nothing to do with you.
I think it's one woman that didn't know that she was being used, And I think she was blinded by love, She was blinded by money.
But you, as Kevi's friend now, do you see, you know, very proper to you at the business in interfering in whatever that was happening between Kevi and the baby mama?
I've got children, like Kevin said, Remember?
Are you maintaining your own children?
I'm paying child my support every month, I do. Even Kevin knows that. He can even tell you himself, and I'm proud of it,
But you saying that you were Kevi's friend, my brother. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But if you are my friend, if I call you my friend, Tirima Hushamwari, personally.
Listen to this point. I know what you're saying, guys. But then, as a father, seeing those children, the way they suffer, even his daughter, the eldest daughter, doesn't want to see his dad. But she just goes there just because obviously he would have picked her up. But then they could just come there and then you're like, no, I want to go home, because there's nothing. You'll be busy talking on Facebook Live,
But still my friend, still my brother. Then let's correct you. I don't think that had anything to do with you, because these are not your kids. These are not your kids, and you are not friends with these kids. You are friends with Kevi, right? So why would you go and and hence you are friends with Kevi, not these kids?
I said to Mike, after I've heard Kev himself, and I heard himself talk bad about me. That this guy is talking bad about me, but I protect him with everything. Then that's when I started telling Mikey, but you keep your money down. If this guy is talking bad about me, keep your money and look after your kids.
Okay.
That's when I said
okay. After you got in the house and you had Kevi. All right. After you got in the house and you had Kevi talking. When you got in the house, my brother, after you got in the house and you had Kevi talking to Mike Kim about you, did you try as friends with Kevi to try and speak to Kevi? Because by then you were still living together. Kuti Kevi, I've heard you, my brother, before you even quickly ran to Mike Kim to say, keep your money, don't use any more money on Kevi.
I've asked him several times. That guy, he won't listen to you basically when you're talking. That guy is Mr. Know Everything.
So it was a case of revenge. Now you wanted to revenge, so you told Mike Kim to stop giving. So now that you have told Mike Kim, and Mike Kim is with Kevi presently as we speak, and Mike Kim has already, revealed every information that you were talking, whatever conversation that we were having, all the screenshots. How do you feel about it?
Revealed, Kwanan.
Huh?
Revealed, Kwanan.
Must screenshot everything that you were talking to Mike Kim and right now as we speak, Mike Kim is with Kevi and you were trying to look out for Mike Kim and so to never now. But now Mike Kim, after saying everything, so Mike Kim is still with Kevi. But how do you feel now?
To be honest, I'm not bothered. Good for them. Now if they're building their relationship whatsoever, good for them. I'm happy they're building their relationship. At least now it's live and people that can hear the truth or whatsoever. If I've done wrong, in any my revenge, the equity he was talking bad about me. Even to Mike Kim, because he was insecure, equity in any Mike Kim, so that's why he sent my pick my conversations. When he's got women, what guy the market, you say, the somebody up in scan up right. Kumba when playing music, you never scan scan up right. I hardly had women in that house. I can count the women that I had in that house. I think about three. Three people that I had in that house. Most of the time, I spend my time working because I've got a cleaning company. I've got a cleaning business, basically. And I work in the NHS.
Okay.
So no. I'm not all the time in the house. I have enough time to spend with kids.
Okay. No, I hear you, my brother. I just wanted to ask you questions. Anyway, I love you both. I don't know you. I just know you on Facebook. Mese Mungori too, and I love you both. But anyway, I think personally from me to you, I think both of you, that was not proper as, guys. But anyway, thank you for clarifying to us and for being a man and saying, the reason why I put all those screenshots out on Facebook is because Kevi didn't want to speak to me, and Kevi also his playground is on Facebook. So for me to hate him, I had to go to Facebook and say my screenshots
But to be honest, I'm happy in my team if they've managed to sort their differences. Poor woman, she's depressed. Hopefully this time she'll be okay. But and I feel sorry for all these my victims that these people that love Kev, I feel sorry for them.
But both of you and KV are playboys. You and KV are both playboys. You are both playboys. You are both womanizers. The only thing is, kwa unoda nguruve. Iya akiana zongoti chero pa apinda, chero pangu kwana. But you are both playboys. Mesa moda bakadzi. And my vita, you pakudi papa bro when you as boys.
I didn't say nguruve. I said the type I gave. Yeah, was different.
Zvetaipa tozvizivi kuti type dzenyu dzakamira sei hatizozivi asi chokwadi chokuti iwe naKevi Brian iwe naKevi iwe mose muri tu munoda vakadzi muri mahumanizers mose munoda vakadzi singatoiti ndotozvita izvi ari poda paKevi anotoona mose munoda vakadzi ende zvinhu zvenyu right hatizviramiri kuti hamuna henyu vakadzi unobvumidzwa kuzviita nokuti chero vanotori nevakadzi vamoshe notozviita not to say kuti we are justifying handika hatitozvidi kuti vazviite varume ava but vanongozviita kunze uku handimona but mose maidanani maita zvese zvevakadzi vakasiyana-siyana izvi maitovharana maita zvose maita pamwe chete tunhu twenyu tumadhiri twenyu maitoita zvinhu zvenyu maita pamwe chete
maybe it's a lesson from this guy. Maybe we change. I'll change.
You change ka?
Yeah, I'll change.
Saka uchada munhu wani here, uchada mukadzi wani here zvikana
zvichi. I'm looking for munhu wani guy. That's the thing.
Saka ndikutsvakire.
I think when
zvinondogozoziva sei klasi yako kuti yakaita sei wati une vanhu vako vaunoda togozoziva kuti vakaita sei nokuti papa vazere zvapo patogoziva kuti unoda akadii unoda akaita sani.
I know it's fine. It will be okay.
And it.
Maybe you never know. Maybe one day we'll talk, guy.
Oh.
People fall out, guy.
Okay.
But I'm really upset. This guy is sending his family to hit me, guy, and GGG. Yes, I called him my brother. When he's broke, when he needs money, I'll send him cash into his account. Like, it takes me like less than 5 minutes to transfer money to his account. And Kev, you owe me 35 pounds, by the way. I need it.
Oh, okay. Kev, you can't do that 35 pounds, yangu. Kwanzi, you owe me 35 pounds, yangu. Na Brian, kwa ndukutoida, ndukuda 35 aiwa. Kwa kurukuta pa friends wenyu. Papuri pa Hushamwari wenyu maiparana pa friend wenyu kama zvinobvunzana kwa maitamba ikoko kuti isu hatichine kuzivana kuti makapana ndozvandachikutsiura zviya kuti zvimwe zvinhu zvatinoita sema friends zvimwe zvatinoita sema friends hazvina need yekuti munofumurana kuFacebook kana kuti pai because truly speaking after everything is said and done people still go back to their lives hakuna chinochinja hakuna munhu anoti ndadza kudya sadza kana kuti ndazodii because mafumurana at the end of the day munongochita mastupid mese muri munongochita mapenzi mese muri two so some things are better kana paita a case of makuhwa ndomaziva makuhwa ari panoitika but I always say ukanzwa uchinzizvo meli akunyeya come to me before setwa conclude kuti vakati ndinyeya come and ask me unzwe kuti ndinoti kudii you might find kuti uri kutoshandiswa uri kunyeperwa nditotaurira ndangotaura nezvako handina kana one day kana takataura in a good way but munhu akanozvishandurudza akanozvisa zvave nekaspice kuti iwe neni tivengane handimaona so normally kazhinji mukanzwa totere nyaya dzezvimakuhwakuhwa so it's best you confront each other iwewo kevi zvakakevi next time kana munhu achida kukuudza kuti Hushamwari uri kunzwa kundinyeya usangomanyawo kutseretera munhu nekuda kungobhasha munhu nengodii teerawo kuti unzwawo kuti munhu anoti kudii moita kusovha nyaya dzenyu zvakanaka pachirume you shake hands and then you go separate ways nokuti nyaya dzemakuhwa kune vanhu anogusanisa chokwadi chiriko anomanyawo kuenda kunorumira oenda kunomanya kuenda kunorumira oenda kunomanya so umwe side rikashaya magatsi kukubvunza imwe side robva toti hai chokwadi akati ndinyaya izvo hapana pawakanyeyiwa handichimaona.
That's a good point. And then you need people to mature, guys. We're not getting young, guys. We're getting old.
All right. Iri Boandas, thank you very much. Ndakandibvurira zvangu makazeni angu panapa vakoma vangu madzikoma angu nevaningi vangu nemadzi dzangu timbowa kuti vanokuti garabai muri macomments toda kuti mubatsirikane macomments imomo handitika.
And I want to say one thing. I'm very sorry to my family, guys. I'm pretty sure they wasn't expecting this from me, guys. my friend Zang with I don't do these things anyway. But I had to say it because this guy, he hurt me so much when I treated him like a brother.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. I think we have our first caller here. Let's hear our first caller, what he has to say. Hello, caller. Caller, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, Sis Melly, hello.
Tukunzwa imuri sei?
Maswera sei.
Maswera sei kosisi?
Mucheki makati.
Tiripo.
Aiwa ndinofara. Ini ndakungopa wangu funga kwangu pamusoro penhau iyi ndanyatotangirana nayo nhasi. Chanda is wrong.
Okay.
Because ndikupe chikonzero. Because one year akakwanisa kugara muuk imomo +44 akaisa vakadzi vana vatatu kana kuti vaviri kana kuti vangane vainavo. It means munhu anga achienda kubasa paakadzingwa kwaaigara nemukadzi wake uko akatadza nei kuti anongoenda kunoswatawo kumba kwakevhikevhi uko just for a month. Ndozvinoita munhu chaiye ane pfungwa dzinoshanda handiti ka haugari pane murume mukuru munyika dzino dzatiri dzinoidzi Sis Melly kunokwanditi unogara pane mumwe murume mukuru for more than 5 months iwe uchienda kubasa ende une makore nemakore.
All right. Caller.
Hazviiti.
All right. Caller. Regai ndikukate mbijana Kevi ari kufona maybe arida kutaura nabudne nemunin'ina wake regai ndikukate tinzoti Kevi arida kuti chii?
All right. It's okay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay.
Right. Kwanzi imi varume kunze kudiaspora ko musagare nenhingirikiri inda unogara kwako woga ufongo kugara nenhingirikiri. Iripiko ningi yacho nomwe murume anenge achishanda. Okay, there he is. Ari kufona regai tinzoti ari kuti chii? Anga chifona pamandatara nemunin'ina wake. Hello, ndimai Kim.
Hello, Sis Melly, right?
Mushe kanjani wo ndafunga kuti ndikevi ndimai Kim. Hello. Okay.
Hello, mukundinzwa?
Tiri kukunzwa imai Kim.
Ndati handikugara ndauya kuzongotaura a few things panapa.
All right.
Kev na Brian vanga vane friendship wavo. And vane friendship wavo. We took Brian in as part of our family. Tikasvika even to the point yekuti takanomuintroduce kune family yedu yekuruki kuScotland. Ndaipamba nemaprograms ndanzwa pauya achitaura palife achiti hanzi ndakauya paFacebook because ndipo paanotambira. It was very wrong for him to do that. Ndaipamba vanga vane madifferences avo vari two. Tine family yaanoziya yakaitwa welcome kune family akadai akauya ikoko achitaura zvaimunetsa nechii. Of course things happened and things were said in between. Handiti kuti ameno nyaya dzavo dzavakanetsa nawo ipapa ngataure nechii. But zvaitorwa kuti Brian aiuya achindiudza zvinhu. Yes, he used to come and tell me things. And inini saka ininiwo semunhu wekuti ndinenge ndine unenge une munhu uchinzwa kuti ningi azoita chakadai ningi azoita chakadai so. He didn't expect me to be quiet kuti munhu unenge uchinzwa kuti maikimi manyeperwa pakadai ABCD. Brian got up kuti ndaudzwa chinhu handiti zvinondiremera ndokuti kweunogondinyeperera kuti paitika ABCD sei izvo zvakadai so I'll confront him over things like that. Handiti but in all honesty the reason ndanyanya kuira panapa is I touched a sensitive subject about my kids. That is very unfair, Brian. You were not supposed to come and talk about my kids there. You know very well what you said is wrong. Ukunyepa, it's a lie. Kev has got no restrictions whatsoever on seeing any of his kids whatsoever. You know that. We go on holidays as a family. We do things together as a family. And it was very wrong for you to come and say things like that. It was very, very wrong. If Canada company problem, in a family, you could have come and dealt with your issues. I am not going to come and support. Because I wasn't there. And I wasn't there. I can't come and say but he's a good father. He's good to the kids. I've got no fault over him. He's always been supportive over me. I am not here to come and hang my dirty linen on Facebook. My dirty laundry on Facebook. No, this is not why I'm here. He's a good father to the kids. Always even Mukawana and Facebook again, Anotora, we do holidays together as a family. It takes Vana, he's always been there for his kids, and it's very wrong for Brian to say that. I supported lastly, I supported Brian. The come supporter, and I felt for him. And Brian, we are actually I didn't really know but Chanengo Zian then Patsira Kunyora Tampa Sis Melly. Did she plead and Kuti Brian Tokumbro to Brian now Nevana? Did she plead and she started and my baby mother Sake? Did she kumbira Kuti Wamukumbire? Because the giant was a Sis Melly Kuti Tnanga turned away ku weekend. It's also the Nevana, Nevana, Saita Zonga Nevana Vaki. Giant was and I used to see the pain in him, and I will actually do that, making me hurting. I envy what you guys have. And it's Saka Giant was a because he is a broken person. The truth is, Brian is a broken person inside. And then Anapita Agapura as a relationship, ne family. I don't really know the story behind, but I know Kuti. Baba Kevaka Sutanga Kutauranaye, I think a couple of years ago, something like that. Then also it's over and and obviously what he could from the word go, Angari Muno expect maybe in the Kataza Kuta relationship na Baba Wangu, my father wasn't there. Dauda Pita Woti, Dauda Pita relationship, never Nawangu, but Shakataza. And Sagamun Atori broken, Brian needs to find himself first. Before he can even think about even Nyayaze good data, even Nyayaze anybody else. I don't need a kusota life yake ega. I don't need a kuchaga kukarapasi. He needs to find himself first because he is a broken soul. I am so sorry, Brian. We were there for you, and you know that very well. 2-3 days ago, I helped you draft a letter and get in the social services. You know that very well, Brian. I did that in the Chico correct and the Chico D. It was because of love. The love I had for you was as a brother, Kev. Because Kev Akati introduced Akwari as a brother. This was Shega Shandaya Zotara Sesimel.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Right. My Kim Marguti, she's hurting because Vakatora Brian is a brother. And 3 days ago, just 3 days ago, Marguti Vakabasira could draft a later, Kuti Akwanse Kono over Navaki, Dopagapan Ukama Wavo. I say Avagaravo was now. My Kim Manu Garavoga, who you play boy, where do you kefi Uno Garaoka Keoga, Sakavana, Vaneva say, assume no one Garaquake Oga, Antimona. Right. Hello, Sis Michelle. Do you remember what is in the Bida?
hanzi ndaita sei handina kunzwa nyaya ndauya pakati hanzi ndaita sei
handina ndatizofunga kuti pamwe ndiwo pamwe ruda kurehwa hanzi paida makanga mazoitwa friendship nanhingirikiri nadbrain handizivi behind Kevin's back
ichokwadi handina kuitwa friendship nabudbrain budbrain vakatsvaga friendship vega handi munotiziva tisive maivhi 11 chakutumirai zvenyu hapana mubatanidziro wakaitwa brain akazvivira ega
kwauri achidonyenga aidonyenga
and aiwa akazvinyengerawo ega pafeya it had nothing to do with Kevi and I know a lot of people were judging Mike Kim pavataura pavati Brian is a broken person and needs help. If you know Brian personally and you've spoken to Brian personally, you will understand this. And I also want to say to Brian, and you are going around saying kuti Kevin shows his winky to every woman. You need to know that our phones record everything we do on our phones. We have your recorded videos too. We have your recorded conversations too. Yes, we also know kuti unowandira vana vako in a bush, vana vauri restricted to see. You know you've had personal conversations with me, but it is not in my power to come kuti ndikufumure. But if you want game on, that's okay. I'm giving you, it's either you're going to come and talk to me about this, or you really want me to put out your recordings. We also have your dirty linen, darling. We also know about your family. Shawaita Kevin is wrong. We all have ex-friends. We all have ex-boyfriends. You don't expose people like that. We still have your pictures. We still have your call recordings, Brian. You don't do things like that to other people. Audaru, Brian.
iwo urikutaura kuti iwo paida kutaura kuti newo unotori nenhingikiri unotori nemapictures asekuru ake
mufonere umubvunze kuti is there any chance that this girl can have pictures of you naked or wanking uri wega indichiramba? Ask him. I just don't expose people because it's not in my place. Ngasadaro, man. Ask him. Ngasadaro, man. Nema personal conversations about his life, even about those kids, even about Wandira Kwahanuita van. We have those recordings. Sadaro, Brian, man. Friends break up, man. People break up. Asunzwaro. Sadaro.
saka ufriendship wenyu wanga watokura chokuti aitosvika kutokuudza kuti ndinowandira vana vangu ndichitovarepa ndichitovabata-bata.
Call him and ask him. And kutaura zvinhu zvisina evidence. Call him and ask him, did you guys ever become friends to a point that you tell your mama about your personal life? And I can't take it out because you obviously said it in confidence and it wanga uri ushamwari hwedu tichiudzana nyaya dzedu tichitrustana. But remember, it's still recorded. Zvino kana waakudai imwe shamwari yedu because we were friends. Kevi is also my friend. Kana waakunyadzisa Kevi like this.
Alright, hold on. Brian.
Hello.
Yes, I have Paida on the phone panapa. Arikuti anzi makatumiwa kamutumira chiwiwi. Kwai chiwingi here kana chiwiwi di ameno kuti chi chamakatumira anzi waimutumira uchita zvinhu zvako chi.
Let us send you that. Why she wants to send you?
Anzi undisendere anzi hakuna.
No, I'm not saying it's hakuna.
Can I
let us send her whatever she wants.
I think
to
he
send
can hear
you
me. Can we talk? So
yeah, okay, you can talk now. You two can talk. Hold on. Taurana ya pamunzisani.
To be honest, I don't want to waste my time.
Hello?
Arkunzwa?
I really don't.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Arkunzwa.
It doesn't. To be honest, it doesn't bother me. To be honest, I don't want to waste my
Brian,
time.
hold on. Can you hear me?
Oh.
Brian arikutaura zvakanaka Michelle arikuti izvo unotori nemarecorded conversations awaitaura kuti unovandira vana vako iwe uchibata-bata vana vako.
What, Mati?
Hanzi, Michelle is saying she's got recorded conversations whereby you were telling her kuti iwe unovandira vana vako muchibushi uchibata-bata vana vako.
Michelle,
Michelle aripo?
Michelle.
She's here, you can talk.
Hi.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, arikunzwa.
Brian.
Hello.
Hi, can you hear me, props?
Which Michelle is this? I don't even know which Michelle.
Paida. It's Paida. Can you hear me now?
like I said, I don't want to buy that. You can send whatever. I'm dealing with any Kev, not you. So you can send whatever you want to. To be honest, I really don't want to pay attention to this.
There you go, guys. Hanzi Victor nezva paida ndinoda kutaura nezva Kevi.
Ngasadaro vanhu vamwari. Tinogona kungofumurana sadaro Brian. I respect you sadaro. Sadaro Brian. I respect you singatomboite. We were very good friends at some point. Sadaro.
Saka iwewe paida. This guy tells you about whatever that he was doing to the kids.
Ndofunga amuna kundinzwisisa andina kuti akandiudza kuti aiwandira vana achivabata. Ndati you remember we used to share our conversation.
Okay, he's calling. Hold on. Hold on. Hey, Brian.
If she wants to send anything, it doesn't bother me, to be honest.
Paida, Brian is talking to you.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear.
I wasn't talking to her.
Okay.
I wasn't talking to her. I was just saying, if she wants to send whatever, the fact is, you put the ear in my account.
Okay, Hans, if you want to send whatever that you want to send, you are free with us, so send that.
No. Brian, I'm not here to talk to you, my dear. Because we were friends before. We were friends before.
4 days.
In a very good man and and you know I have those things, Brian. Don't act dumb. Jokes, you know.
Right, send those things. That's how I'm. Okay.
And I'm not fighting you, food.
Hans, send those things. Hans, you can send those things.
No, I'll send them to him directly.
No, send to them.
I'll send them to him directly.
No, you wait stop fighting, wasting people's time. Send to them.
Hans, send them. Hans, upe van. Hans, upe kuvan.
Brian, uri serious here? Kana utpanisha waputi. Utori serious nezva kutaura. Kana kuti hausikuzwa kuti kutaura nani?
I'm not bothered, to be honest. This is my first time and last time.
No, I didn't say are you bothered or not. This is not about it bothering you. It really doesn't matter whether it bothers you or not, really, darling. It's not about bothering you. I'm just saying, are you sure you really want it out there?
We only spoke a couple of days, actually a week. And obviously you started speaking to Nakev and sending each other my videos, whatever. It wasn't my problem. And then I blocked you. And so if you want to send whatever to the group, be my guest. It doesn't, to be honest, it won't even affect me even slightest. Not even one bit. I'm not bothered.
Okay. Sis Melly ndiudzeyo kuti zvanzi chii handina kuhwa chirungu.
Handina kuteerera ndikutaura muri twina nambozviwaini kwaye I'm not bothered kudi. I mean.
No, I blocked you and then I was not bothered and then because Brian knows mentality mental case. So really you and I were never going to be an item because I'm also a psychopath and you're a psychopath. Right there we are agreeing and I'm not even debating with you but my point was andinakuya kuzotaura zvamukakusakwana kwangu nangouya zvangu kuzokuti usauya uchifumura nyaya dzefamily yakev because you and I have spoken about your own family, right, and your own problems, and unfortunately my phone records everything. So since remember Kev,
I never told you my problem.
And about Brian, how many times have I stopped you from showing me your own winky on video? How many times have I stopped you from showing me
on that level?
And then you want to talk about Kevin showing people winky. How is that your problem that Kevin shows people his winky? Why are you bothered as another man with a winky murume yaratidzwa nyika yese zvineinewe zvewinky yaKevin?
That's not the biggest. We're talking about the bigger picture. Go to Kev, we showed you what we're talking about, the bigger picture, why my friendship like Kev broke down.
Your friendship and Kevin broke up because of what?
But then at the same time, we're talking about the bigger picture. Kev is talking to you and other people about me, including
no, sweetie, no, I promise you,
all these other
Kevin,
people. So
no, Kevin never said anything bad about you to me. No, Brian.
About the winky thing, it's just a petty thing, sugar, guys.
No,
but
Brian,
my
you're
relationship,
wrong.
we're talking about my relationship, nothing else.
Brian, you are wrong. If ever, and this is number I can send you screenshots. If ever Kevin defended you in everything you did, Kevin defended you. Kevin loved you like a brother. Kevin took you in. Kevin was there for you. 35 pounds. Are you sure?
And at the same time, he's telling you my problems I never told you.
Which problems did he tell me about you that you didn't tell me? Which problem? Can you tell me one problem that Kevin told me that you didn't tell me?
We spoke a week and then I blocked you, and I never told you about my problems. The only people that knew
you told me everything I recorded. You told me about your dad. You came to me crying that your dad is nagging you about money. You told me. Kevin didn't tell me. Maybe you've got dementia, Brian. That is why I'm saying, let me send you your recording.
I spoke to my Kimi. My Kimi was the only person that was actually very close to me. Even
let me send you your recordings so you remember what you go around telling people. You tell your girlfriends everything.
I still have
you tell every girl you meet everything about yourself. I recorded it, Brian. Let me send it to you so that you know it's not Kevin telling us. I want you to hear your own voice. I want to send it to you. Utonzwe voice rako kuti ndiwe unotaura nyaya dzako haasi Kevin. Ndiwe unotiudza.
Facebook. You guys like attention too much. I hope it's a lesson for your friends as well.
You brought the attention to yourself, Brian. Since we stopped talking,
I don't have your number. I blocked your number.
Attention. And at the rate of which you've sent, I don't know how many girls on Facebook.
No, I'm not looking for attention. That's why I told
those are Kevin's friends. You looked for this attention by yourself.
That's the first time of Facebook Live, the first and the last.
Anyway, I'm very sorry. Maybe you were trying to interact, but I didn't hear anything that you said. That's the truth. But what I'm asking you to do is, unblock kuti ndikutumire ma-conversations akho kuti unzwe kuti nyaya dzakho dzese dzatinoziva ndakaudzwa newe handina naKevin. I want to send to you so you hear your own voice, Brian. And then if you need medical help, you seek it. If you've forgotten that you came to me and told me your personal issues and you came crying, and we were very good friends at some point. If you have forgotten that, please unblock me so I send to you. Kuti ndikurangaridze as an ex-friend. Kuti uzive kuti aiwa andinakuudzwa naKevin, Brian, ndakaudzwa newe.
Aida, what's your issue?
My issues are defending Kevin, and I'm irritated at what you did because you were also my friend and Kevin is still my friend. That's my issue. Because of Hushamwari and it's all has no power because I didn't expect this from you, especially where we're praying. You're not like that, he will.
So just because I blocked you and then now you beat her as well?
It's not about the blocking. Unblock for now. So I send you your recordings. So you hear for yourself.
That's why I say those recordings, send them to them, not me. And you stay blocked. I'm not unblocking you.
Sorry? But I just wanted to send you, my friend, chikumbiro chokuti ndikutumire ma-recordings ako kuti ubatsirikane kuti uzive kuti hausikunyeyiwa ndiwe unofamba uchidza musikana wese wasangana naye problems dzako.
Haida, I'm not bothered. And nigga, That's why I said
No, my
send
sweetheart,
them
you
to
don't have to
whoever
even be
you want to
bothered,
send
my
it.
sweetheart. I know I don't bother you, and I'm accepting that, and I don't even want to bother you. But I just wanted to help you because you seem to be forgetting that you told me these things. It's like you forgot. You've even forgotten that you were sending your wiki. You've even forgotten that you video call naked from the blue.
So you cried.
And I'll be shocked. You've forgotten. So I just want to show you. I just want to show you to my friend. Yeah? Whatever makes you.
When you're sending him naked pictures of you and John.
Which friend now are you talking about?
Did my Gimme send you a message? Because she sent messages to everyone. She said she sent them to you as well.
Who sent them to who? I'm sorry, I'm scared of going to our brain.
My Kimmy said she sent messages to all the women that Kev was talking to and sleeping with. Anita, and you were one of them that she said she sent them.
My Kim? You are not
She said she sent. You know when she uploaded pictures on...
I've never spoken to her.
Well, she said
I'm sure you can ask her to recall so that...
She said she sent them. When my Kim uploaded pictures of...
She's spoken to... I've never spoken to my Kim.
Of Kev and both of them, two
pictures
together.
of me. My Kim.
And she messaged everyone, including you. And then also... That's what she said.
Is it me or is some sort of confusion? She's here to confirm that, right? I'm sure she's still on the live. She can confirm that. I'm sure, right?
Right, which is good.
Which is good, but you as my ex-friend who doesn't care about me and you don't want to unblock me, I really just wanted you to unblock me so I can send you your recordings. And then after you listen to them, you can know kuti apana kandiudza Brian.
A week was enough, that's fine. A week talking to you, whether I send you my mojo or whatsoever, whatever.
But you can't do sorry, alright, sorry, but I'm
blocking you, sorry. I'm good.
Brian, this is for your own therapy. This is for your own good. This is for you to know the things that come out of your mouth. This is for you to know what you tell people about yourself. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm asking for therapy from Paida.
I offer Brian. Sadaro ndoza kuti wakanimaka uright fine ndaaccept kuti wakandivenga iwe wakandivenga but ndikukumbira uku ngokuratidza kuti I'm begging I'm begging you on a live if I can please send you your recording so you can listen to yourself and then you know kuti hauna kunyeyiwa maybe wakanyeyiwa kuna umwe munhu but not kwandiri.
I am not bothered, to be honest. I don't go.
But if you were not bothered, Brian, you wouldn't have come to expose a Kev if this was not bothering you that much.
So
that's clear. Is bothering
so now you're the one who's...
That is why I wanted to make it clear to you. Maybe because right now, about your personal life.
Okay, Paida, can you play those recordings right now? Just one.
I would rather send them to Brian. No, I'm not I know. Don't
you are staying blocked.
Hansi, I blocked you. Hansi, because you
I really would have loved to expose you the same way you exposed Kevin, but you were my friend before. I'm very confident in myself, very confident.
Hansi, I'm very confident nezvandiri saka inini handikuunblock iwe ikauzvida kutumira pano.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I will agree to lose. Kana usuri kuda hako, it's fine.
Very confident. We don't use names.
It's okay. No, it's okay for real. It's okay. But you and I know, Guti. I don't hate you like that. But it's fine.
I don't hate you, but I blocked you for a reason. because Jeffrey has to speak to you.
Sorry, sorry, Brian. I'm a psycho. I'm mad. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did to you, but I just wanted to send you this as a friend so that you know, Kevin.
To be honest, I've got too much friends, Spider. Too many friends. Most of my friends are on this Facebook thing, so even while it's happening here, it doesn't even bother me.
It's okay. We're not going anywhere, clearly. It's okay. You don't want me as a friend anymore. It's okay. Though I wasn't applying for new friendship, I just wanted to show you something, which is okay.
Little right.
All right, but you know what you're doing is wrong.
Send them to Kev. Maybe it might feel better.
Sorry?
No, actually, no. Send them to Kev.
What would he feel better about if I send him that? Kevin is not about exposing you. He's never done that. Why do you think that would make him feel better? What makes you think he would feel better by you being exposed?
Even when it came to him talking to you in the bathroom, masturbating, whatever, and I've seen you both.
He's never done that. Brian, just because you doesn't mean friendship yangu na Kevin inobva yapera. Iwewe neni takatadza kuwirirana, which is okay, Brian. Vakomana vazhinji vandinotadza kuwirirana navo, maybe nekupenga kwangu, handisi kana kuti kupenga kwavo. But hazvireve kuti manje ndoregedza kutamba naKevi because iwewe neni tatadza kuwirirana. Friendship yangu na Kevin inotokoti.
How can you do that to Kev? How can you do that to Kev when he was dating your friend with that police
What
woman?
did I do to Kev? I don't get it. What did I do to him?
You two started flirting and sending each other my man. Actually on video because I caught you in the bathroom.
Word. Brian.
But he's dating your friend.
Brian, my Kim is not my friend and Kevin does not flirt with me and my Kim doesn't know me. What are you talking about? Which friend of mine?
The girl that you're doing business the girl that you're doing business with South African. Huh?
What girl? Are you talking about my Kim? Which friend of mine are you talking about?
Huh? What are you saying, sorry?
I can't hear you, sweetheart. Which friend of mine are you talking about? Because I don't know my Kim.
Your
She's
friend,
not my friend.
the one that you introduced to Kev, the South African one, the one that's investigator, the one that he married, the one Kev was saying to South Africa to go and be with this one because
Wait, are you talking about the lady you wanted to open a club now?
The one that you're friends with. The one that you know the one I'm talking about. The one that you're friends with.
Yeah, I can't say her name now. Business nature.
And it
since
stays
she's not
that
part
way.
of this. Huh?
I'm not bitter by that. You one person.
I didn't say you are bitter, and I'm not. I don't think you're bitter. Business anyway, it doesn't mean that mukadzi wese ataura naKevi andana naKevi. Mai vaya was strictly business. Mai vaya kaita kuvarova pasi petsoka vativhurire bhawa. It doesn't mean mukadzi wese ataura naKevi ari kudanana naKevi. Naiwe Brian, do you think life is all about kudanana? Every woman who talks to Kevin and Dana Kevin.
Oh, no, okay.
You said Kevin was flirting with me. Then the next thing I gave him a friend to date. Then my Kim, I don't understand anything you're saying.
No, sorry.
Not every woman who talks to Kevin is Kevin's girlfriend.
He was flirting with you.
What?
You agree with he was flirting with you?
He said he was flirting with me. That's what he told you. Brian.
This is wasting my time. I'm actually busy, to be honest.
I'm sorry for wasting your time. Kevin
You talk to Kevin.
I talk to Kevin almost every day. Kevin is my friend.
Exactly.
And munhu wari kuti aidanana naye munhu wataitongoda pada kutovhura bhawa saka ina handizivi kuti pfungwa dzako dzokungoti munhu wese ataura nakevhu anodanana nakevhu uri kuzvitora kupi Brian chiiko uri kuzvitora kupi utaure munhu ari bhowani.
Maybe it's not love, then maybe it's just sending each other my naked pictures.
Who is he sending naked pictures to?
And you were sending naked pictures to Brian, to Kevi.
To Brian?
To Kevi.
Brian,
And me as well.
And to me and Kevi. And to me and Kevi.
Anopenga budisa mapicha ndakakutumira iwe ndutyo kwane.
Oh, Paida.
Hayi, baba ndosaka ndati ndiyanibhulokeka ufungise mapicha
I never
ndakatumira.
delete my messages.
Ndichinitumira kasuku handisi kuramba ini ndikuvuma open business kuti ngandivhurane but andibhloka nditiratidzane.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to send those pictures, whatever, send them to the group here.
Hayi waindoda kusendera iwewe uda kundisungisa ndakuexposa nyaya dzako dzoitaura dziri sensitive panapa ndonomira mukoti nenyaya dzako dzevaneni.
What are you afraid of?
Iwe unondimisira mukoti nenyaya dzako iwe nyaya dzako dziri very sensitive dzoitaura dzomuzvira iwe iwe handina kuposa zvekudaro. Inini Brian.
I'm dealing with Kev. And okay, fine, your apology accepted.
Okay. My apology is accepted.
Yes.
Good. Now we are talking as friends. Perfect.
No.
I'm saying, okay, we are not talking as friends. It's fine. We are still talking as people that just know each other. That's okay. I'm cool with that. That's progress. But now, I just wanted to clarify part ya wataura. Pane part ya wataura kuti inini ndaiudzwa nyaya dzako naKevi, and you are very angry because Kevi anofamba achikunyeya to friends. So I just wanted to prove to you kuti
handina kuudzwa nyaya
dzako naKevi, ndakaudzwa newe Brian ingandiri kutaura newe kwana. Saka Brian wakakanganwa here kana kuti chii chiri kuitika? Are you playing dumb? Are you really doing this? Are you really doing this purposely, or just really you don't remember talking to me? Is this on purpose, sweetheart? I'm concerned now. Have you forgotten what we've spoken about?
I never told you about my life, Spider. That's what I'm saying.
Now you're making me very concerned.
Spider, do you know I'm at a stage where I'm very happy in my life.
Okay.
Amiga, yeah, I'm happy where I am. It was a blessing in disguise when I moved out when I kept. And I kept him as a friend. I even invited him over to my house. We had drinks, and to show him whatever he was saying about me, next week I don't clean his house. 10 people. I've caught Kev talking about me. I'm on the staircase,
Okay.
On the staircase, he was talking to a lot of people, telling people 3 times. But then because I had to do what I was doing for my kids, I had to put my head down, do whatever I wanted to do in terms of money. And then so Kev, he's the one who started the whole thing talking about me to people. That's why I wanted to justify, not to humiliate him, to justify whatever Kev was saying. Because Kev, he knows a lot of people, he talks to a lot of people. And and I'm made a bad person just because, you know.
Okay.
That's all I was to justify. But in Nene, whatever has been said by Kev, here's the proof. I'm not that type of person who's bitter. I'm not bitter at all. I'm happy and very confident. I haven't got issues. When you even whatever issues with my family, I'm in a very good place with my family. My father, I'm going to say this. My father, we have a very good relationship. Right now, I feel
you told me a different story about your father, Brian.
All these things. I'm a man, and I understand.
I really wanted to listen to what you're saying, but now this really sounds weird. You told me a different, very weird story about sweetie, and you know, unless you make up these stories about your father, then that's wrong. Because 1 minute you can't be saying crazy things about you, like crazy, Brian, and you know it. You know the crazy things you say about your dad. And then now you're here on a live and you're saying, I'm very happy with my dad, and my dad and I have got a good relationship. I don't know what to say to you, but that's not my business. But just know that I'm confused. You left me a very confused friend right now, because waindiyitisa here pawaifona uchichema uchitaura nyaya dzako waindiyitisa here kana kuti wainyiba handichanzwisise Brian. Because kana wauya uchiti wewe you've got a very good relationship, you are happy. Saka inini waindiyitisa here.
Right.
All the
Even
emotional
so, then you
support
decide-
waitiyitisa here chi.
Fine. Even so, and then you decided to record private conversations and then you sent them to Ken.
I didn't decide to record. My phone automatically records everything I do with my phone. I did not sit there and decide to record you for the sake of recording you.
Why was you recording me?
There was never a plan to one day tichazotukana kana tichazosvika papoint yekuti he
That's why I'm
wazonyadzisa
asking
Kev.
you, what
Pangu
was
sina zvakadaro.
the reason of recording me?
No, my phone automatically records everything I do, including the embarrassing things that I also do. Not just
What phone is
recording you, as in just you. It was the recording setting was not put there just for you. It's just there.
What phone is that you're talking about?
Aiwa, kaizvozvo zvati yatoimwe story yoyo, Brian. Iwoziva kuti foni yangu zvanga zvisina kuisirwa iwewe. Ndanga ndisina kutombokusetera. Panga pasina kana kukusetera kana kumene kukuplanira or anything like that. You know that we were good.
Okay, hold on guys. Nimbopindira Brian and Paida. To all those who are wondering why ndakateerera Paida and Brian, talking to each other or maybe making arguments towards one another, is the moral of the story. Okay, or whatever conversation that we are having. The moral of the story, when I started, I said, right, friends, when things are no longer going right, or when you have decided to break your friendship, enda ku left, enda ku right. So this, guys, should be a lesson to those varimo muma friendship muma angle akadai kuti muzive. I don't just do a live and then no go tell like so. Paida was friends with Brian at some point and Kevi at some point. And my friends but this is what is happening now. And there should be a lesson. And so if you feel you see this life is not for you and you don't have anything to learn but this life, you guys, let me tell you one thing straight. You are free to just exit. I just want you to see my friendships. This is a real life issue, a real life story that happened right now. Diaries. And the rain, you bury, got it.
Very true. And I've learned something from it anyway. And thank you very much. Maybe this needed to happen anyway. Maybe and I can't reflect something. Maybe Achakura.
Okay. Paida?
I apologize for that. I wasn't directed to Mikey, I was directed to Kevin.
Okay.
That's what I know. That's what Kevin told me. That's what the situation was anyway. With the social services, never an Chichi. That's what I know.
Right.
But then
Paida?
I say that because obviously he was talking bad about me. Which I'm not allowed.
Okay.
I'm fighting my court case, and I never given up. I've got another court case for my children. And I love my children, as Mikey may confirm that. Even Kel's children as well. I did.
So now Paida is still friends with Kevi. She is loyal to Kevi. Arikutijo wakanganwa iwe Brian kuti ndine ma recordings ako ezvinhu zvawaitaura neni tiri ma friends takadaro uchindiudza. Kevi arikuti hakuna zvinhu, Brian arikuti hakuna zvinhu zvakadaro wakaudzwa na Kevi. Pa Hushamwari wavo vari 3 vakadaro vanhu ava. Anditi muri kuona. Umwe arikuti hakuna, uye arikuti ndinazvo asi inini hangu handikwanisa kuti ndizviplay pavanhu. Ndoda kuti undi unblock ndikutumire nokuti maybe wakanganwa. It's not like me kuti, it's unlike me kuti nditumire paruzhinji zvawaita izvi. Pakutamba kwedu kwataita wakanganisa wanga usingafanira kuti udi ufumure umwe bhururu. Andika nokuti iwe ndine zvakowo zvawaitondiudza handina kufumura. Uyu Brian akati aiwa iwe hauna zvinhu zvangu, iwe wakaudzwa na Kevi. Muri kuona zviri kuitika apa ndozviripo apa.
But anyway, thank you. And I'm sorry to my family. They didn't need to hear this guy, but I'm in a good place with my family. Kev was my family, but clearly we're not.
So we are kutani manu dawu. Uyu wari kutani manu dawu. Vose vane zviweti. Hanimona. Paida une zviweti zva Brian. Brian une zviweti zva Paida. Antimaona. Saka vose vane zviweti, uyu une zviweti zva uyu, une zviweti zva uyu. Ende Paida zve, paina Brian, Paida zve wakatumira zviweti zvake kunani? Kuna Kevi. Saka zviweti zva Paida zviri kuna Kevi. Kuti Hushamwari ubhururu hwavo wanga uri wekutumira na zviweti.
He knows himself.
But zvekuzoti kutumira Kevizvo make him wacho kana vanazvo zviweti zvangu make him wacho ndaivakumbira kuti vamutaure neni because since zviri kunzi zviweti zvakabuda nekuna make him saka inini na make him hatisati tambotaudzana ende handitombovazive saka ndaitokumbirawo make him kana mune maybe zvangu zviweti zvamakaona mufoni maKevi sekutaurwa kuri kuitwa naBrain mundibatowo munditumidzirewo pamwe ndozobvunza Kevi kuti ko zviweti because vanogona kunge vakasheyana kuti paya pataiwirana naBrain paya tichiita zvataita pamwe Brian naKevi vaizoratidzana futi kumberi uko handichazive manje as friends I can't know if I can trust this one kuti for sure maybe anazvo akapiwawo hake nasawira kana
zvinogona kudaro kuti iwe Paida wakatumira Kevi kana ndowakatumira Brian ava semafriends vakataridzana zviweti. Mira ndikudze iwe Paida.
So it's fine.
I think pamwe ndezvakana usina kutumira Brian iwewe kana kuti Kevi pandozvakaitika kuti pane wani wavo wakatumira ava remember kuti iboys guys vaita zvinhu zvavo vose chigalinya chavo vari 2. Iwo vana vakatumira vakataridzana kumba kwavaigara vose kuti chamarona chiweti chaPaida ichi chakadai ichi vaitaridzana ndozvakaitika.
It's very possible but which chiri chacho chaari kuti anacho Brian uyu ndiri kutochiramba
saka akapuwa naKevi pamakapuwa naKevi pamwe amen.
Kevi anenge achiwana kupi manje chinhingi changu manje dai chiri kunzi china Brian chinhingi ichi ndinobhiliva kuti chakazopiwa Kevi.
Saka Brian ndiye akazopa Kevi.
Chinhingi hawo.
Saka Brian ndiye akazopa Kevi. Wakambopa Brian handiti chiweti.
Chinhingi chacho ndine doubt kuti anacho ini. Ndikuti ndinzwisise Brian zvandiri kutaura kuti inini semunhu iwewe neni takamboita an intimate relationship handiti ende handisi kuramba kuti ungave nacho but ndikuti ndine doubt ndosaka ndandati chindikandirawo kuseri ndione kuti kana iri embarrassment ichabuda ndoziva kuti ndiri prepared for what uri kupabata ndikutongokukumbirawo semufesi wangu kuti chindikandira ndione kuti une chipi kana kuti chipi chacho chandakakutumira une chakaita sei ndinokumbira like now ndikutokumbira I am trying to negotiate with you to save myself before you embarrass me.
Who's speaking by the way?
It's Paida.
I thought you might give me.
And Paida.
Aiwa. Uchamaikimi kuti unacho. I pray.
Unechamaikimi futi chiweti. Brian nechiweti chamaikimi.
Ma?
Unechiweti chamaikimi iwe.
Ndachichi?
Unechiweti chamaikimi.
Nine sweat.
Chiweti.
Because ungandi confuse achiyapa kuti wafuna kuti ndimaikimi structure nyaya dzezvikikina.
She was a very good friend of mine. Very good friend of mine, and I told her a lot of things.
Okay.
And she listened when I struggled with Nia Ebanaban. She listened.
No, Brian, I'm not saying you have her nudes, but the fact that we are talking about nudes and then you confused me for my Kim, then I got confused.
No.
Why would you think you're talking to my Kim when we're talking about nudes?
Not my Kim.
Sorry?
Not my Kim.
No, vanichapa ida chiweti kwete chamaikimu.
Nditumireo.
Oh, no.
Ndiratidze.
If I flirted with Paida and HG whatsoever, I'm talking about Paida, Nakev, behind my back.
We are not behind your big time.
When he sleeps in that bathroom, when he does Zinzakeka, he forgets, he doesn't even hear. He doesn't even hear Kutumuna Pinda Mumba. Achitamana Sawir.
Achitamana Sekuru. Saka Sekuru, angari pa video call, ere pa itambana Sekura.
My video calls, nema picture.
Kuna Paida. Iwe, Paida iwe uri pa video call, achitamana Sekuru kevi.
Kumana ba iwa bread wa unjeba usada au bread unoza wi bread usada ushata madesho. Bread usada. Ayo, jokes aside, usada haru.
She knows what I'm talking about. So in India, I was only justifying my case. I justify a case I'm good at the end. But hopefully the devil will let me know. He learns, he listens and he learns from this experience.
Okay. Let me listen. Brian, you are saying whilst you and I were flirting, Kevin and I were doing whatever in the bathroom whilst you are there.
No.
I mean, calculated.
I stopped in the block a long time ago, nigga. And then obviously you kept on with Kev and you started doing these things like Kev.
No, I kept on talking to Kev. I kept on talking to Kev because Kev was my friend before I met you. And you are lying, Kuti Kevin. Akakunyengera inini Brian. Brian, you know you came yourself one day. Kevin did not introduce us. You know that. Kevin did not introduce you to me.
What I said today, the main thing that we're talking about, yeah, Kuti, you were
main things because watotaura kauti introduce wasaramo waritaura pa live zati ndasvika saka ndo zvandoda kuedza kuclear kuti chiregedza kunyeba kuti wakanyengerwa kuti wakarongerwa cycle wakaronga wega tsoro.
Okay, fine.
It's wakaronga wega sweetheart wakarongerwa.
That's how you say it, fine. Danyenga, okay, fine. Now we talking about the main thing.
Kuti wakanyengerwa Brian wakatongondifarirawo pawazona kuti ndinopenda papa ene ndikona kuti ndinopenda papa tikatadza kuwirirana.
I'm agreeing to what you said, but then you were in a camp, so you're telling me, Kuti, you are not even speaking to Kev on that level. You know, in camp.
On what level?
Yeah, I'm too right. You are watching right in green.
No. You know, you asked me this question a lot of times when we were together, if Kevin and I had ever flirted or had ever shown each other things. And I answered you about
we were talking.
No,
We watched
I
it together.
answered you about Dara, and I don't even understand why you keep suspecting or why you keep thinking like that. I will answer you
I
for
never
the last
suspected
time.
it. And then I'm very
Kevin and I
confident
do
in
not
myself
have
that
a
the things
sexual
I've got
relationship. Kevin and I
I'm
are
very
close
confident in
because
myself.
Taida Kuita business and the Taida Uvra power. That is why Kevin and I are that close, Brian. It was about money, and it's still about money, and we will continue to talk. We will continue to talk because and relationship I don't know how many times I need to tell you this. It's about money.
You never told me that.
That's why we're close.
I don't remember. Maybe Sean, I can't jump by.
I'm forgetting. You're not a Shona person. I'm sorry, I had forgotten. Let me communicate with you in English. It's not fair. I'm sorry, I had forgotten.
I am Shona. I'm pure Shona.
No, I'm saying maybe. Sometimes when I speak in Shona, you don't really understand sometimes. So that's why I'm saying maybe it's fair if I communicate in English so you understand word by word and some things don't jump you so that you get everything. Because sometimes maybe my Shona is deep and some things you don't even understand what I'm saying. I'm just blabbing. Which the whole point of the thing was for us to communicate. So if I just talk to myself and you don't hear it, that's not fair.
Right, okay, I'm listening.
Okay, I'm saying you and I have discussed this issue before. You have asked me, maybe you had your concerns. Maybe you know your friend in a way that I don't. You had your concerns, you asked me, Michelle, have you ever had a sexual relationship with
She
him?
didn't have time on my phone.
Sorry?
I hardly have time on my phone.
You don't have the what?
I didn't have enough time to even, even though we spoke, I didn't have enough time to speak to you. Up until Kev took over.
Okay. You didn't have enough time to speak to me, so you didn't ask me. I don't understand.
No, up until Kev took over.
No, Brian. Maybe you're getting it twisted. Serious, maybe you're really getting it twisted, Brian. But
right, this whole situation is diverted from Kev to my dad.
Also, so what you're telling me is, I thought you were asking me out, but what you're saying is Kev pushed you to ask me out. Is that what you're telling me? Is that the information you're telling me, that you were pushed to ask me out?
I didn't talk about how me and you got to know each other. I was talking about the relationship, and Kev.
But you just said just now, maybe I'm not understanding you. Listen, maybe I'm not understanding you. You just said to me you didn't have time for me until Kev pushed it. So now I need to understand, right, from you. Maybe you were just talking to me as a friend. You were not interested in me. So are you telling me Kev pushed you to ask me out? Maybe that's information I'm missing. Maybe it's something I don't know. So that after we talk, I go back to Kev as a friend and say, but why? You know? I need to, is that what you're telling me? You were pushed to talk to me.
Mikey will kick your ass if you go back on Kev.
Mike knows I talked to Kev. I just spoke to Kev less than an hour ago. Mike, I don't think Mike would be bothered about me.
She knows because she got Kev's password. That's the day
Mike knows that I'm not. That maybe I'm confused.
She only knows you speak to Kev. That's the only time when she got Kev's password, and then that's when she posted everything. That Kev was, my pictures out. When she took Kev to Spain and my holidays, there's my holidays, there's that. We need to get.
So you're telling me Mike Kim has got my naked pictures?
So you don't talk to Kev on that level in bathroom event?
Okay, Kevin and I are friends. We spoke today in front of Mike Kim. We are still friends. Like I told you.
Because you just don't care. You just don't care by that. You just don't care. there's a woman who's struggling because obviously baby father. She loves the baby father that much. And nigga,
I don't even know what you... Brian,
and then
I think you are too concerned. Brian, listen to me. You are too concerned about my Kim and Kevin's relationship. Don't worry about that one.
To be honest, I'm not concerned. I felt sorry.
To stop
Listen,
me. She
I'm not
will call me
concerned.
and tell
I'm
me
not
to stop
concerned
talking
at all.
to Kevin. Don't
I'm
worry.
not concerned at all.
You
My
don't have
Kim was
to
a
tell
good
me
person.
how my
To
Kim
me,
feels. If my
she was a
Kim
good
doesn't
person
want
to
me
me.
to talk to Kev, she should call me. I'm giving her
She was
the
a very
open
good
way.
person to me,
I'm
and she
sure she's
helped me
got my
a lot.
number by now and tell me to stop talking to Kev. Then I can listen to that. I'm not breaking
your business.
anything.
Now, my
I'm not
Kim is
hurting
not
my
me.
Kim in any way. I'm doing
Yeah, but
business with
that's
Kev.
your-
I'm not. How am I
that's your
breaking my
business.
Kim's marriage or relationship with Kev by trying to create money with Kev?
That's your business, now, my Kim. If you want to speak to my Kim on that
But
level,
you are
that's
telling
entirely
me
up to
to
you.
stop talking to my... You are telling me that I'm hurting another woman. Those are just... How am I hurting her? How?
No, you not.
I don't even know
Obviously,
her.
I'm talking about the
Because you have to
big
talk
ass
about
guy.
man.
Yeah. You're talking about a big ass gift.
Okay.
That in my relationship, it fell out because of Kev.
All right.
My relationship didn't fall out because of you. I only blocked you and I moved on, and I even stopped thinking. I didn't even think about it.
Wait,
up until I
your
went
relationship
to saw
with
Kev,
who
and I
fell
met
out
him.
because of
Yeah,
Kev?
Kev, I can't have bathroom.
Saka iwo Brian chidziletsa chikiti chapaida.
Aiwa, ngaatanga anditumira Sis Melly ndinyatsoona imi kuti chinonyadzisa here kana kuti chinhu chekuti chikabuda zvangu ndinogona kungoramba ndakazomira kana kuti ndichanyara. Because inini hangu, to be honest, inini hangu, I'm kinda, ameno pamwe ndakamutumira. It's possible because, Can I see? Brian, please, can I see what you
Brian,
have for me?
unblocka Paida, umusendere chikiti chake please. Asi wapedza kumusendera ubva wachidelete mufoni makoka because you wakabloka Paida. You blocked Paida zveiwe and it. So you blocked the... Why are you keeping chikiti cha Paida mufoni mako iwe wakamubloka? Iwe kana wamutaridza kuti unacho chikiti chibva andichamubloka futi. Chibva wachidelete.
No,
kukumbira ungochiona Brian zvako iwe. It's up to you to delete or keep, since I was the stupid one to send to. Kukumbirawo zvangu Brian iwe ndinongoonawo Brian. Unozva kuti zvimwe zvinhu you must be prepared kuti kana zvobuda so what are you fighting against? Saka ndikukumbira, like I'm begging you, can you please show me what you have? Please.
Nekuti iwe zvinoitika nezvekudai Paida, iwe Paida pamwe zvakaitika nezvekudai semunhu wechisikana so wechihure kudai unongochitamba tamba nevakomana vakawanda. Papa unongochitamba tamba nevakomana vakawanda kudhiaspora ka uchitumira zvikiti kune wafarira uchazivi pawakangamwa kuti wakambotumirawo Brian.
Ungoti honai manje zvamaakutaura Sis honai manje nyaya kumadarire but anyway.
Aiwa Paida, ndiri kuti zviri possible kuti unogona kukangamwa handiti waona sekuti iwe uri simbika iwe unodiwa nevakomana vakati wandei vanenge vari kuna diaspora kupi handitika wobva wakangamwa kuti wakapa Brian chisikiti.
Mutoza kuti maakundowanzira manje muri kuziva zvamuri kutaura nyaya yamuri kutaura muri kuiziva ini ndiri kuiziva kuti nyaya yatiri kutaura izvizvi tiri kuzivana tiri two. It's not like sure kana Brian uyu Brian wandiri kutaura naye izvizvi ndaitawo muda uyu.
Can you tell me something? What phone have you got?
Would you want to buy me a new phone?
I'm asking because I know what phone you have. You mean the iPhone and I've got Samsung, and it doesn't have recording thingy. I've got an iPhone, iPhone XR.
Do you want to buy me a phone?
And I've got a
It's
Samsung.
an application you can put on any phone, Brian. You can put an application to record anything on any phone, any sort of phone, as long as you've got space.
Unless you've got another phone to record.
No, like I told you, it's not like you were recorded for a reason, Brian. I didn't record you for a fight. This was never premeditated.
I can't see.
This was never planned.
Sis Melly. Sis Melly.
That's.
I Tatenda. What's been said has been said. I didn't go.
Alright, and that's but most of the later okachiningikira paida chadileta ma conversations ma recordings enyu phone make and she may maka blockana.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
She wants to, but I'm okay.
Yeah, you just delete whatever jamunajo iyo delete all my conversations in phone then you move for all you guys and more.
No, I'm not blocking. I'm blocking by that.
Yeah, but you can just delete even if you don't unblock, you can just delete and Paida will do the same as well.
So
then
I've deleted Kev, I've deleted Mikey, I've deleted Paida.
Okay. Nezvikiti zvacho
nanditi. You want your already blocked.
Nezvikiti ka ma blog ma delete ka. Alright. Kana pakanaka iwe Paidawo ma conversation delete ma recorded conversations anzvadzava. Delete nezvimati zvinonzi zvimai mati zvinonzi zvimachii mawingi amene ikoko kuti zvimawiwi kana zvimawingi amene kuti zvizvi
aiwa sisimeri ndikukumbirawo kuti Brian akutumirei imima handiti mozondiratidza
inadzidi kuzviona ini masango anopofumara
amuvhure munondifowadhira ndongoonawo zvangu amuvhure zvenyu sisimeri munongondifowadhirawo.
Alright, that's Brian.
Okay, bye
Brian.
Wainda.
Alright,
Paida.
But imagine I had a mama kutauroni mo but imaita basi.
Ai, wainda kukutaurira atisi yeyo ndire gedi. Tidona. Alright. Hello. Kola hello.
Hello.
Yes. And look by 2 minutes, don't go to at least about 5 callers to the Vapera. Alright. Yeah, I want to say Hushamwari reads. My friends are 3.
Makura very messed up, Sis Melly. Panic chakanyanya chikusekulator, but nevertheless I think point yamufanira make clear ndekuti uyu mukomana uyu ari kuinvestigate siwa nyaya yevana vana vakasuma kuti akarepa vana vake but saipo iyoyo kuzona rufunga kuti ari kwalejota akarepa vana ari kuinvestigatewa ma-allegations ana baby mama asi hazvina hapana proof yokuti chii akamolesta vana zvokuti aiwandira mabushi aiwandira mabushi atichangoona nake vachifamba kunoti kuti kwai aibata vana point iyoyo ineke very clear palife.
Okay. Saka alright, mira nyatso kutaura muripo avakola vari kutaura vauya izvino vari kuti vauya vakamirirawo hanzvadzi Brian hanzi tinyatsoita clear pakuti munogona kuzofunga kuti hanzvadzi Brian vakarepa vana vavo vari kuinvestigatewa kuchiri kuita tsvakirudzo musarudzo kuuk ikoko nemababy mamas akaripota zvaakaripota zvokuti amene zvatizivi kuti nyaya dzei asi hakuna chinhu chatichave concrete so far kana kuti vakatonzi mukoti iwo wakarepa vana stamp handika hanzi yekumira mubhushi iri kutaurwa iyi aimira mubhushi achivandira kuda kuona vana vake kwete kuti arepe vana vake ndatinyatsoogara ndapagadzisa ipa because avauyawo kwambouya timu ningirikira ariti timu kevi kwauyawo timu Brian ichitaurawo chi kuti aiwa tatinyatsokularify ipapapa kuti muzive musazofambisa chi zvinhu zvisina kumira mushe mukufambawo handimaona saka ndofunga ndapagadzisa handichikola
ndizvo zvochaizvo Simeli because I think vanhu vakuita caught up
ndizvozvo. Alright, so guys munhu mubhushi kuvandirawo kuda kuonawo mwana wake omira mubhushi achida kuonawo kuti mwana wangu uya wakanzi nokuti pari kuitwa investigations for now haabvumidzwi but nyaya iri under investigations ichiri koti hapana chakanzi akatobatwa nemhosva handichimanzwa saka tisazofambisa zvinhu zvokunyepa tichi alright, thank you very much Kola, thank you.
Brian has inappropriate to friend like Kevin. They can deal with that as adults.
Yeah.
But now I have to drag another form of picture is right. Even in community Manchester, Leeds, whatever.
Okay. No, thank you very much, Kola. That's why she could die. Bye.
No, it's the other way around.
Bye.
Yeah.
yo right saka manzwisisa nditika nyaya yabuda apa yadzoka nyaya maizvinzwisisa nditika iyi nyaya mainzwa tisataure zvinhu zvatisingazivi guys handiti zvatinenge tisina kunzwa tisataure zvinhu zvatisina kunzwa handiti zvinenge zvisina kutaurika hanzi izvo aivandira vana kuti aone vana vake handitika ma-allegations hazvidi kuti unenge uchinzi watobatwa nemhosva hello
mvedu wecomment section ngatipananiwo chance yekuverenga macomments please
ichitaura ikakondripoti I'm only taking 5 saka mutu unonoka kola okay havasi kuda kutaura alright brother Brian vari kufona hanzvadzi Brian handichatori makozi enyu bhosi maoneka imimi kuti makuinda saka imi kana mati makuinda hatichatori makozi enyu chindai timbodiwo timbotorawo vamwe handiti regai timbotorawo vamwe imi mati makuinda saka totorawo vamwe hello fani yangu yakuita sei ndimuri kuhwisisa nyaya yacho hello caller hello caller
Hello, muchiri palai.
tikunzwa yandi masenda message
ndazopesera ndatopedzokera pabasa ini.
saka tokudropa yedu katoisa vamwe tokudropa iyi handiti
nyaya dzachona dzatondishamisa dzinoitika plus 44 anti
alright regai tikudrope yedu alright regai titore vamwe alright hello caller hello I don't know what is happening panapa. Hello caller.
Hello.
Yes. Ndiri right kanjani?
Or something. And to everybody. I'm not on anybody's side. But that girl, Awia Paida, she was saying she's coming and blaming Brian to be a bad person. But I feel like everybody is just a triangle, everybody is bad. Because she came and she exposed him too. And she was blaming him for exposing the other guy. But I don't feel like in friendship, even if there's been hurt, I think when you know secrets...
Batai makadaro Brian. Taura yedu kwal.
Hello?
Batai makadaro hanzadzi Brian.
You should keep secrets because if you are a good friend, you don't record someone. Why would you record someone if you are their friend? So you are keeping something, out or then so that you can expose them later when you are not friends anymore. So I feel like even Paida, she's not a good friend at all because she came and she exposed Brian.
Okay.
So really and truly, Apana, she is not a good friend, and even if Brian is not a good friend, and the quotation, any parent will do the same if you don't have access to see your kids. I don't see anything wrong with that. So, that's all I wanted to say, but I hope we all learn. But when we are friends, we should keep our friends secret. Even when you're fighting, be the big person.
Okay. No, thank you very much, Kola.
All right, let me shower then.
Okay, thank you very much, Kola. Thank you. And that's Brian Taurain.
Just to justify about my kid situation, I'm a father and I love my children. Yes, I did go. At the time, I did go and see my children. That's the only way I could see my children. So I wanted to raise. I've got 2 sons and a daughter. and bigger. So I miss my children so much to a point where obviously these are court proceedings are pending. So I had to stay away up until all these whatever my investigations and the only way I could see my children thrive. As long as I see my son walking to school or whatever, that settled my mind. Imagine you staying a long time without even seeing your child, For a long time, you're not seeing your child. And that's the only way I could see my Vanabang. Not that there's any restrictions towards that whatsoever. How come I'm not even in trouble? I never spoke to them. I went to see them from a distance. So that I don't affect any court proceedings. So how would I affect my children? That doesn't make sense.
No, that has been clarified. That we have already clarified to people. Could know the reason why you were going into the bushes is you wanted to see your kids without interruptions from the courts, because this matter is under investigation. It's under courts. So everyone, like everybody who loves his or her own kids, I will do the same as well. Can I pane restriction or the kunzi usainde paduze, but unechido chekuona obviously uchamira umkona kaushida kudongora uti alpha.
And but I was sneaking on them. I just wanted to see my kids. As long as they're fine, that's it. I was happy. I went through depression, to be honest, because I miss my children, and I'm not giving up on my children. So I'm still Jesus is a current proceedings, they're called, and I'm fighting for them. I'm a bad father, not so ever. My relationship, my Ajo, it didn't work out. She's not a bad father. Obviously, she's looked after as well.
No, we understand that part. We understand it. Don't worry, brother. We understand. All of us here, we understood that part. We understand.
So thank you very much. I just saw that in the comments here.
Okay, no, it's fine. Thank you. Right. I'm gonna take 3 more callers, guys, and I'm off. Right. Caller, hello. Hello.
Hello, Sis Melly, what right?
Mushe kanjani?
Angufuna ukuthi paida kaipa amakids alive. Ipaiko zisho.
Oh.
Amakids alive paida. Loyalty yakenda now.
But you have learned something and it's okay. Right. You guys have learned something and it's my friends. But I think even the moral of the story is my friends. And you decide to part ways, and just like a marriage, and wake out, and you walk away. You don't go around bed mouthing the next person called the opposite party because jaramba kuita I will wake out, and don't shakafa then you kritika. Caller, hello. Caller, hello. Your volume is too down. At right. And that's the moral of the story. Panapa we do zvinzvirikutotora itika straight ipapo hatichaure zvinzvirikuti hide me or what and it caller hello 2 minutes zenyu. Hello caller.
Hello.
Yeah, 2 minutes zenyu starts now.
Yeah, hangu ndangachingoda kuti I don't know. First of all, ndachingoda kuti ngatiregei kuti imimi Sis Melly platform yenyu iri very well reputable. Munoita zvinhu zvinobatsira but terms like nguruve because imimi nemurume wanyu mukaonekwa muchifambapo mukanzi ndaona 2 months handiti hazviti zvinongodzikisira ngatiregedzei kuita izvozvo anyway. Saka tozonoti uyu mukadzi uyu anosviti paida uyo ameno kuti ari she went from 0 to 100 achiuya panapa kutora show kuita yake iye sanga chifunga nezvakevkev nabrian namike and she made it her own. Ane maissues anotoda kuita go back to uyu mukomana uyu but imwe ndandandingirikina ndandichida kukolera ndekuti imi Sis Melly manga maita paraphrase zvinhu zvanga zvisizvo kuti musikana uyu anga asina kuti Brian anovandira vana mumakwenzi zvinoreva kuti anobata vana vake.
No. I never even say that. I was asking kuti kuvandira as in how anopinda mabhushi achivandira sei ndangotaura zvaanga achitaura indotaura kutaurwa nemunhu kwete kuwedzerera zvataurwa nemunhu zvandotaura ndati hanzi anopinda mumusango achivandira vana but iye now from what I've seen Paida also haana kuzivawo kuti kupinda muchisango umu kwaita mukomana uyu aipindirei up until kola azouya akagadzirisa handiti waona so indanguti tadzokorodza zvataurwa nani naPaida
azozvistraighten out hake but zvanga zvakutosounda bad kuna Brian but anyway the other thing ndeyekuti vanhu kana vachiita basa rekuti vachitaura nemafriends avo vanotora mascreenshots nemavideo calls neineka kana vachipa zvinoshamisa izvi inini handina hangu ari but ukanditorera hangu ukati akunoratidza murume wenyimi kuti makaisa chinhu chenyu apa kana kuti anoratidza your two sons kuti makatsikana kuti my oldest brother sakushaye kumba kweduka ndobva ndakuudza kuti hari yapo tipedze nezvazvo nekuti hazvisina kana zvachichashamisira saka musikana wayo andodzi Paida uyu ari kutofunga kuti akabata zvinhu zviripawa musikana wayo ari crazy anopenga musikana saka uyu mukomana wayo kana achiti anibloke ngaarege kumaanibloka musikana wayo she's so desperate murwere chaiwe pfungwa ndozvandaida kungotaura zvino
ndizvozvo
maita Sis Melly.
All right, thank you very much. Right, Paida ati ane recordings. Paida ati she's got recordings za Brian achitaura kuti anomira muchibush antika kuti amirire vana vake anditi but I think Paida did not know also kuti kumirira as in which sense tese up until Kola came akazoexplaina kuti no it's a case yekuti anenge achida kuona vana because remember the first Kola auya pano anonzi Kevi ataura nyaya iyi yekuti Brian haabvumidzo kuona vana but haana kutaura kuti the reason why so we did not know up until tatazoziva kuti ntoona kuti no man it's a case yekuti munhu anoda vana vake but nenyaya yekuti nyaya dziri kumakoti haabvumidzo kuita close to because pane ma-allegations aripo anditika right Kola hello
Sis Melly.
Morisei.
Hello Sis Melly. Ini record the message for Varkunzi Mikey Mava. I think it was really soft and she appears to be Monari, right? To be mixed up in this way. I think she needs support to cut the cord because pakatiome kuti vaseparate parenting nerelationship yavo vari two pari kunetsa ipapa because zviri kuita kunge if Kim has to do whatever nevamwe vasikana it should not be Kim's business for this Brian to go back to Kim kana pari kunzi hapana relationship it shouldn't be any case it wouldn't be any of her business because she's not in a relationship with Brian Kim. So they have to separate parenting yavo. Even when you have a friendship, you can have a personal relationship, a relationship. That this was so anyway, I know she's full of shit, I'm not going to attention. So she didn't need to be on this live again. And so my message just to Kim, I think she needs to pick herself up, get people around her that can pick her up because she seems to be pora kwacho. Pora kunenge kubusi. Ndonyaya kuitika papa. I think I don't know, women you need to do better. We need to do better. Pick ourselves up. It's okay, you've had a kid with someone. You're not tied to that person. You need to separate.
Okay, so thank you very much, Kola.
Friends or family listening, pick her up.
All right, thank you very much, Kola. Right, so guys, I want to ask you, what about you? We are just now concentrating on Kuti Paida this, Paida that. What about these two guys? What advice can we give to these two guys? And who were once friends? tinovabatsira sei because we're now concentrating on paida uyo akati zvakati handichika ko ava vatu nyaya yanga iri yaKV naBrian vanobatsirikana sei vari kuti umwe nemumwe vaparadzana nezvakanaka. The damage has already been done handichika mascreenshots abuda vese vatotaurana kudhara, but moving forward how best can we help each other kuti umwe nomwe aende nelife yake uyo inda akadai uyo inda akadai pasina kutaurana. How best can we do that? Kola hello.
Hello, Melly.
Hey, Marisai.
Triple. Even I'm not really worried about you and my team and all. My main issue is Brian
na Kezi.
It's about relation like you know, like it's also social media for drama and wazona. If Papa that one as to say I had to pura. But at the end of the day, Kevin and Brian was to get about same coach again and wazona. So they need to sit down, if they can, they need to sit down like in person and then sit down. And then when you have to tower, even if you have a friend, but at least at the end of the day, Munwete and guys the consequent and being life because they're gonna keep on attacking each other and know that they have social media. As we speaking right now, good no, in Team Brian, in Team Case, but when I get up my inbox, see, and I say, Amazon. So at the end of the day, it's not worth it. They were friends for a very long time, and also Brian, you were also very wrong in the way when you got a planning by social media, or drama screenshots, you can whatever. But now, I'm so traumatized that you guys forgot can I change so that you can move forward from this drama. It's the drama that Mangwana was only doing. Brian. Tomorrow, so guys, just sit down and then just talk about it. But sometimes my team, but not the Paida, but not that's so childish. Just sit down and then sort out the differences. And even if I'm going to my friends again, but so that
Amen. Thank you very much, Kola.
All right.
Bye. Kola hello.
Hello, Sis Melly.
Mushe kanjani?
Ine nangu Sis Melly pakati pevanhu ava vaviri ava vanesana. I think vane nyaya dzavo dzavasiri kunyatsokufumura vari kutenderera. Saka vanhu vari kutyana navanozivana nyaya dzavo in depth at the end of the day. Pane zvavasiri kuda kutitaurira but vangomhanya kuti vangoda kutifugidza but at the end of the day if you look at it kana sei kezaramba kuti Brian auyepo nyaya haitongwe umwe asipo vadi kuuya vese at the same time even like for example zvaita Brian na Paida vanga vachikakaridzana vachinetsana vachipindirana in all of that stuff. It would better off if we cleared the air vese vari pa same level. Maybe chazongonetsa ndechekuti COVID-19 iri kuti lockdown asi ndofunga vanhu vane shuviro rekuti dei vambokiyana zvibhakira mukoma neminina kuti vadzokere back to square one nekuti pane umwe arwadziwa pane umwe akundwa imbwa diki ndo yaruma huru yabva yarwadziwa.
Okay, so advice for them to move on umwe noumwe whatever uyizvanazvo oinda akadai uyizvanazvo oinda akadai, and also advice to us who are here panyaya dzakafana idzi muri mashamwari maparadzana. What advice can you give us?
My advice and my personal analysis is that these people are still friends. Asvane shungu. Inini advice yangu dei vanga vaine mukana vekuti vamborovana kunge vakomana vekungombe vanowirirana vapedzerane umwe apedze shungu dzake. Kana mukuru ane zvaari kuda kutsura munin'ina wake omutsura, mudikiwo kana ane zvaakakanganisa pakati pavo vari vaviri vese vari wrong pauraiti kwavo vane nyaya dzavanozivana. Chihure chavo chemanudzi nei it's the norm thing in this 20th century with COVID-19. Hakuna vakawanda varume vanotumira vakadzi manudzi and all of that stuff. Those are petty issues, but there are certain things that vasiri kubudirana pachena. Kana kuti vakadya nzimbe imwe chete umwe akanakirwa nayo akabva afamba achitaura and all of that stuff, you don't know. But kana dai vai wanamkana tikadzokera kumusha yedu umbonorovana chaizvo kuti tione kuti bhuru chairo nderipi, then they'll settle their issues. But at the end of the day, they're still friends, but there are certain issues that they're both tackling that they don't want to tell us. And at the end of the day, coming onto Facebook is just a way of showing that they are both hurting. There are certain things that they want to put down. Excuse me, I won't mention my Kim because she was just being used between the two of them. My Kim Brian so Sabamini. Sakabamini get caught up in the situation where he becomes used in a my guru kuti nas mangamuri kuka mangami nani, and here at the end of the day I'm a lawyer or foot, and then iwo bamkuru futi waninga wakushandisa Brian could I was listen to Brian Saka, we're doing everything together, there's nothing wrong. Saka, there was kind of like information circulating between the three of them. But at the end of the day, these two people, they know each other very well.
Okay.
They're not being honest with us.
All right. Thank you very much, Kola. Thank you. Right. Kola, right, guys. And what all right, these guys, I think there is an issue. There is something very, very huge behind whatever they've told us. All right, but there should be a lesson to us as well. Isusu pachedu. Lesson wap. And so far, guys, lesson kwatiri suwari pano ndiye kudai, because we all have friends, right? Tinabo my friends, what is the lesson towards us? Lesson kwatiri ndiye kuti hello.
Hello, Sis Melly.
Yes, caller, 2 minutes. How are you?
Okay.
Kakamirira caller.
Hello?
Yes, we are waiting.
Okay. Yeah. And any, like my advice for whatever has happened between Brian and Kev, like what I would say is like, you know, it's going to be difficult to actually go back to the way you were before. I could be right, I could be wrong. Especially Papa Star Brian Apeda. Inini, I think vana vanga vachita zvino vanga vachiitirana. Like maoni around, I could be wrong, I could be right. Pana Brian panga story na paida. Achiti paida akatumira chikidzi chake kuna Kevin or something like that. Saka most probably Brian was thinking kuti pane kwachenda na paida or something. But then when he discovered about paida sending notes ake kuna Kevin, zvakarwadza Brian. Saka that's why Brian akaita say akaenda na making. Inini nangu ndo nikirikina analysis yangu ya data. But then by the end of the day, inini my advice would, Brian, whatever happens, do not unblock Paida, because achakukonzera more problems. Iwewe na Kev kumbirane regular, and then you go your separate ways. That's my advice to you both.
Okay.
Thank you, Sis Melly.
Thank you very much. All right. Ndikola wa ndokufunga kwako lanzi, do not unblock Paida, and also chingo paradzana yamuchingoenda umwe nomwe kwake anditika. But the moral of the story to us isu pano nyaya guys garige kungouya just for the sake of kungoya kuti tanzwa nyaya dzavo tanakirwa tinei nadzo. Handiti had they not come to me, I was not going to look for this nyaya. Nasingatoizivi nyaya iyi. Dei vanga vasina kuuya pano, dei ndisina tisingatombozivi kuti nyaya dzakafanira idzi dzikozi kwadziri kunza postwa kwacho handinatombodziona. I decided hangu kuti ndibude handitoriko, because but I'm just talking about, you know, friendship. Isusu, the moral of the story kwatiri one another. Isusu apa chamadzidza uchamaona imimi chingava chii, what should happen tomorrow. Dei vasina kuuya, I was not going to know about this. Zvino ndova ndifonera ndikatovunza kuti nyaya, what nyaya, and they narrated nyaya yavo kwandiri handitika, and vakakumbira kuti live iitwe. But ndiri kubvunza manje inini question kuti ko isusu right, isu tinawo ma friends edu tokufuma takakonana mangwana, takaitana makuwa mangwana kuti ndakaita zvisina kufadza umwe wangu mangwana, ndoya here ne secret ku Facebook ndozotaura here, kana kuti shamwari yangu ikazama kuti yoya kuzotaura nini panapa kuti iwe shamwari zvari kuita handisi kuzvida, ndoibomba ndoiisa ma threats here kuti iwewe ndozodai zvakazvakuitana tu avaithreatenana umwe kusikazoburitsa kufacebook because umwe angathreatena umwe toita sei because izvi zvitoitika izvi these are things that are happening right now and in the society handika zvakawanda zvekuitika tonyatsoona nyaya dzakawandisa dziri kutotenderera dzeshamwari dziri kufumura and things like that andimaona saka toita sei how best can we do it andimaona how best can we do it inini ndine secret yaeth maybe yandakabata ane secret yangu yatakabata takaudzana mukuwirirana kana kuti mukugara tisekwa taiita and then we decide kuti hazvina kuita work out takuparadzana umwe akuenda akadai mwakadai ndouya here kuzoita live ndichitaura nezvesecret dzakandiudza kana kuti iyewo ndiita here live achitaura nezvandakamuudza kana kuti tozviita sei ipapa ndo patoda tigadzirise because we are now adults ka tiri vanhu vakuru already the damage has been done anditika screenshots are out there anditika zvabuda but for tomorrow's sake handiti toita sei poitwa sei ipapa because hapana kumira mushi kola hello yes
hello
yes
as inini ndongoda ungoti panyaya Kelvin na Brian kai inini personally ndatodza kuti ka usabatsire munhu because tsitsi dzinotsitsirira you never know mangwana kuti munhu anofamba achikufumura because kufumurwa kwakadaro in front of all these people that is not so on pamunhu wakabatsira no it's not even worth it and I think isusu maZimbabweans we can't unite it's being these stories that are coming out as a people, as a nation, we can't do anything together, and I don't know why. It's so sad because varume vakuru 40 years and 35 years to bring such stories on Facebook, it shows kuti how mature are they, how do they think, involving vanhu vasinei navo. At the end of the day, we are going to go about our lives. But even they come on Facebook and open ngura zvinhu zveupenyu hwavo like that. It's not on, it's not worth it. So inini I would say Zimbabweans, I think as a people we can't do anything together. Utiri poison as it is tese takabatana, we can't unite, we can't do things for each other. Everything is like
and it's worrisome. It's very worrying.
Yeah, it's so worrisome. I'm so disturbed. It's everywhere that I am. I live in Germany. It's so, Sis Melly, you cry. You cry. And the same person will go about achikuchera. And you ask yourself, what is this person gaining? Pakundichera kwagadai. Handiti murgona. It's not worth it. As Zimbabweans, we can't help each other. Utiritese as vanhu hatidanani hatina love pakati pedu. I think love is itori language hatisingazivi pakati pedu. I don't know kuti inobva kupi.
All right. Yeah. Thank you very much, caller. I think you were my last caller. Battery rangu rakupera. Thank you very much, guys. Battery rangu rakupera. Randukushandisa. Battery rangu rakupera. So ini nangu guys, I would have loved kuti tirambe tichitandara tiri pano but battery rangu rakusarasarwa ne7% rakupera. But guys, ndoda kungokumbirawo zvangu. I know kuti tiri vanhu neniwo ndogona kutofuma mangwana ndakatotomoka handimona ndakaburisa even mamwe masecrets asingapanguti akabuda. Let's try and tichengeterane masecrets aya zvatakaita mukutamba kwedu mufriendship wedu. Kana takuda kukonana takuda kuparadzana ngatiparadzanei mune zvakanaka. Ende zvakare let's not stop helping each other handitika ngatirambe tichibatsirana. Hazvireve kuti one apple rikaora maapple ese anenge aora handitika ngatirambe tichiitana zvakanaka ngatirambe tichibatsirana. I know kuti kune sei inonzi mazimba hatibatsiriki zveshuwa isusu handimaona because tinoda kudhigana. Ndabatsirwa inini ndakuda kunoongorora zvinhu zvemumba manhingi kuti adya hei avata nani ndakuita marecordings ndakudii. It's not nice guys because mangwana uchida kubatsirwa neumwe munhu upenyu iviri you might be having everything, you might be having all pano pasi handika but upenyu hwacho hauzikani kuti mangwana unobuda uri papi handiti basi chinhu zvatiri right now tatisingabazivi last week kuti change tiri panapa nhasi pakatanga covid takafuma tisingazivi kuti kune chinhu chinonzi covid asi takangokarakana tavepo handika saka all this after zvatoitika we cannot brush it off zvatoitika handitika but Kevi, Brian, andika, you are men, muri varume, chiparadzana nezvakanaka. Kevi, you stop talking about Brian, andika, stop kuita hasha and stop threatening Brian. Kuti paunoda kusangana na Brian unoda kumurova, andika. And Brian also needs to stop going around, you know, achiburitsa ochi zvema secrets amaita, because mese munao, from what he's saying, mese munao ma secrets, andiona amaitirana. Chingoparadzana nezvakanaka, then yongofa yakaloda. Ndo chinonzi upenyu handiti. So guys, ini nangu zvandangotidi titaurirane, because iwe muridzi wazvo ukaona waremerwa pakusvika kuudza the next person your problem, what makes you think kuti the next person achakuchengetera secret yako, iwe pachako waremerwa kuti uitakure pachako secret. And above all, tinganakirwa nenyaya idzi, taseka tikadii, dzikauya tikadii, handika izvozvo zvatopera. So kwatiri zvatopfuura, hasisina kana nebasa rese, hanemaona takutoinda kunext, handika. But chikuru guys, let's try kuti let's keep on helping one another. Ngatirambe tichidanana, handitika, ngatirambe tichingofamba tiri murwendo rumwe chete, handika. I'm so stunned the level of hatred iri pa social media, the level of, you know, hatred iri pa social media right now. Kune mumwe munhu akagarira wokuti even if he is trying to address nyaya yake hakwanisa kuaddressa asina kutuka, animaona antanga atuka, and the when that person is addressing nyaya yacho anoto portray as if exactly anotoziva munhu uyu kunge anomuziva in real person, in real life, kanti munhu uyu hautomuzivi, handimaona. That is very wrong. We are Zimbabweans. And we are Zimbabweans. I understand yes, I no analyze of my Facebook and what not but we can still analyze nyadze is shakanaka pasina kutukana, pasina kupinzirana vana baba mukati, pasina kupinzirana vana mai vedu mukati, pasina kupinzirana ma families edu mukati, nyaya ikangopera shakanaka. Because I think that's going overboard. Kuti you talk about my kids, you talk about my husband, also don't bona, you talk about my family, you also number pa Facebook. You know, we are taking it too far. The level of hatred, and I would truly speaking, they'll be bothered. But at the end of the day, you are making a fool out of yourself. Stupid because you'll be labeled a fool. You also a fool because of the things that you are doing, because of involving mama parties. We should respect and we should respect we should respecting, you know, but you know, then a person respect. Mangwana zvinoya kwako andimaona ene zvauya kwako zvene zvataurika zvinongodarika 2 seconds zvapfuura hazvikontabise kuita anything izvi ndionongosvita stupid ndakanyarara nditori kumba kwangu kana kuti iwe wakanyarara uri kumba kwako ini chichita benzi ndichingowawata andimaona. So ngatitiraye kuita rudo, then kune team riya rinogwisa rekuti ndaona ndauya panapa ndaita joke rangu panapa, I'm making a joke and maybe ndimchembere soko ava because I'm ndoseka navo ndosisa pabheki rangu kuti ndichembere soko ndine expect pabheki cookies ndiwe expert we bodoro ndoseka navo anditika. Then team makuwa they quickly run inbox yamchembere soko mazvona here zvamaitwa nameni maisika pabheki ana kudecide wamanya vana kuki wamona zvona here kuki waisirwa bodoro. You don't know the level of relationship yandinenge ndina nemunhu yeye, you don't know kutotaura kusvika dise munhu wandisingatomboziye. Oh my battery rangu rakupera hanzi 30 seconds. So guys, ndaku 30 seconds. Bye. Tobatana paleta battery rangu it's going to store mangwana. I love you all. Take care of yourself. Ramba mchitira zvakanaka. Tirano amweche.